Shinji die already? What
I don't remember.
No.
Shinji's not
So
dead.
I
At
have
least the last
Shinji-
I recall, Shinji was still
Yeah,
alive.
Shinji's not dead.
I've
Much the
Shinji.
pending-
I have the
In
assassin.
fact, did Shinji
Shadow.
ever die in the previous timelines?
Yes, he died
Yes.
in the fate
Yeah,
route.
Shinji died
Ilya-
In the first
Silver
one,
route.
Ilya kills Shinji off screen in the
Then,
first
oh,
one.
okay, but they can't kill him twice then.
Why not?
Well, they can't kill him
'Cause he
twice
died
in a
in the first
row.
one. Yeah, they can't do 2 in a row.
Shinji as many times as he wants.
I mean, I would be very happy along with a lot of our voices.
Are you still
if Shinji
upset
were to
that-
die?
Are you so upset Shinji survived the Unlimited Blade Works route?
Me? No.
Is
The-
Pending still
the-
upset
Look,
that Shinji
I would like
survived
to
the Unlimited
state,
Blade Works
I'm
route?
more upset that, not so much that Shinji died, I'm more upset that Shiro was like, oh, he's still my best friend. That was more upsetting. He's like,
The
oh,
one
you almost
thing-
tried to
the
kill
one thing that-
you almost accidentally killed the school. That's okay. You're still my best friend.
The one
Okay,
thing that
so-
Shiro and
so
Archer shared
if we're
is
gonna
like
be-
an unexplicable trust of Shinji.
If we're gonna be actually real, Jay, he never said it like that.
I know he didn't say it exactly like that. I'm kind of contexting, paraphrasing, blah blah.
I do like whenever he like breaks Shinji's arm and stuff.
If this chocolate bar has melted, I'm gonna be so sad.
Well, if everything else is melted, why would hi YouTube chat? If everything else is melted, then why would the chocolate bar not melted?
Because I want to believe in it.
By the way, YouTube chat and also Twitch chat, I guess I want you all to know that currently Pending is burning alive.
It's well, it's still very hot here. It was unreasonably hot earlier today. I think it went up to either a high of 37 or 39. I can't remember which. But too hot is what happened.
For the Americans, that's 98, which is hot.
It nearly got up to 100. It was, for context, this is record-breaking heat.
I mean, it's gonna be record-breaking heat for the rest.
I get where you're coming from, Dragon, and I will raise you one Ilya. He did, however, try to save Ilya. It was much too late by that point, though.
Hi, Dragon.
Hello.
Oh, chat, everybody! I want you to know that I currently have this background up because we're doing.
Thank you.
I have this background up because we're doing Fate, so I have this Fate background up, so people can stop complaining. I do, however, still have all these icons here. I could put more icons. I don't know what other icons to put right now.
Man, I got insufficient storage space. All right, how much storage space am I off by?
Anyway, our replacement will be here. Like, they're gonna be late every time, as far as I know. So we could just start without them. We could talk around. You know, we can do anything. It doesn't really matter. Even if they don't show up, we're still doing it. We'll just have to make do with whatever happens. So,
I guess at that point we'll have Japanese Sakura.
yeah.
Is
But
a
not-
surprise voice actor Japanese Sakura?
No.
Okay, I'm just double checking. Okay.
I don't. I wonder if I don't even know if Jay has talked to this person in a while.
I have no idea who
The
surprise
real
person is.
people were the friends we made along the way.
I mean, for all I know, that's you. For all I know, that's true.
So, I guess I don't know. Jay, you want to talk about anything?
If you live in the U.S., cook your vegetables. I don't know what you want me to talk about.
Oh, did you hear about the raw vegetable thing?
Oh, it's already spread to California. So it's
I've only heard
31
about it-
states at this
I only
point.
heard about it in Michigan and Ohio.
I will say, at least in California, they said, don't eat it for 2 weeks because we'll figure it out by then. which means that they're having people already investigating it. But
I mean, it's fruit. It's affecting fresh fruit and vegetables. That's a lot of people's
Yeah.
diets.
that is a lot of. I just
not
told
red,
my
of course.
vegan friend, and that's really rough.
Luckily for you. Luckily for Red, it doesn't affect them.
Yeah.
Red, can your secret guest fix this?
Fix what? Your problem?
No, Jay's problem.
No. No. I don't think
Okay.
my secret gas can really fix anything.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think the secret guest can fix anything related to cooking.
Hmm.
They
Well,
might
I-
be really good at like making you a music video or something.
Well, I guess, since we have time to spare,
Wait.
stop waiting. Since we
No,
have time to
I'm
spare,
letting it go. I'm waiting for them to show up.
Pending,
Yes.
go ahead and give a recap. Whatever happened at some point in time.
God, what did happen? Okay.
All a blur for me too.
We
So I know this recap is
so
also,
yeah. Didn't we do this recap last time? Actually, now that I'm remembering.
we
because
did,
nothing
but we're
progressed.
wasting time. So
Okay. Quick recap. Sakura has worms.
Yep, fortune
Priest
cookies,
got out
Red.
some of the worms, but not all the worms.
protein cookies.
Yeah, there's different
Rin's
two on
like,
the
okay,
table.
if you didn't get out all the worms, then I gotta kill Sakura. We said no, we can't let Sakura die. In the meantime, Sakura escaped. Then we chased down Sakura. We talked to Sakura. Sakura's like, I'm not as pure as you think I am. Also, I secretly like spied on you and stuff. Like this whole time I was just keeping tabs on you and all that. And we're
all
like,
that
that's
jazz.
okay. We're like, that's okay. You know what? We forgive you for that. And we hug it out. And that's where we are in life.
Hey, Red. Did you do your social media?
I did, kinda.
Oh, good.
Then it asked me.
What do
to,
you
like-
mean, kinda?
It asked me to verify my age, and I thought I'm not gonna upload my.
Oh, that's right.
Credit
I
card right
forgot you're in Tejas.
I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, especially not right now.
No.
Can you believe that Red threw away a perfectly good fortune cookie, and then I told him that if he didn't want it, he'd give it to me. And then he said he told me I could dig it out of the trash.
Now listen, I didn't trust that fortune cookie.
Why did you not trust the fortune cookie? Did
These
it
are
have
like Panda
spots on
Express
it?
fortune cookies.
I didn't trust that fortune cookie. Now there was 3 other fortune cookies I did trust. I, however, did not grab one of those.
Okay, I got you. I'll post on my social media about it.
I mean, the cookies were a little stale, but it's not unedible. I can't believe you told me to take it out, pick it up in the trash can. That's kind of.
Well, you said you could have
That's
given it
kinda
to
messed
me. You said after I threw it away, like, are you gonna give it to me? I'm like, well, you're welcome to dig it out of the trash then.
Yeah, that's mean. Telling me to go dumpster diving.
Listen, man, I was just responding to what you told me.
You
That's how
responded so rudely.
See, that's how conversation works. One person says something and then somebody else says something back. Right, Pending.
I mean,
Pending,
sure.
you wouldn't tell me to pick up the cookie in the trash, would you?
No, I wouldn't. do
Yeah,
that.
that's what I thought. You see, Red's just a me.
Yes.
What? What? Whatever. Just for that, I'm gonna read out these lottery numbers.
Okay.
Lottery numbers.
And the lottery numbers are 1, 5, 21, 44,
I can't wait to
48.
forget to not pick up my winnings.
32. And the fortune to the fortune cookie that got thrown in the trash is stay positive and you'll attract opportunities like a magnet. That's a fortune, by the way.
That is an actual fortune for once. Wow. And it's not time gated either. I'm eating cold noodle.
Yay.
Cold udon. So
Do you when you get fortunes, do you want one that's time gated or do you want one that's not time gated? Like,
not time gated.
because some of them are like the ones that you see on TV or not TV, but in Japanese media, they tell you like specific things like
Hey,
your favorite color of the week is red, or
Hey.
like your favorite item is the umbrella or something.
Jess.
Like that. Is that like better or is that worse?
Well, that's for like more. I mean, horoscopes do that kind of stuff.
I
in
mean, isn't a
general,
horoscope kind of like a fortune?
it is, but
Jess?
Yeah.
can I tell you an extremely mild spoiler for this upcoming HSR patch?
Yeah, tell everybody.
Okay.
I will. At some point during this patch, I don't know when, I don't know where, and I don't know what, but at some point during this upcoming patch, Welt will have a dialogue line.
wow.
At least one, possibly more than one, but at least one.
Do you think it would just be Himiko? Like literally just the word Himiko.
I hope that's what it is.
Himiko.
Pending.
But it's probably not, because that would involve Welt being close to the plot.
I mean, he should be close to the plot somewhat. There's a mech in it, and he loves mechs.
He
apparently.
loves mechs, but he can have things that he likes.
Not an HSR.
Okay.
Pending.
Yeah?
Recently, Jess has been playing Fate Grand Order because game's yelling at him.
Yeah, the game's telling me to finish the Lost Vault 7 before before tomorrow, which there's no way I can do that
Oh.
because there's a summer event that comes out and I can't start it unless I do that part. So there's no way I'm finishing.
So, pending, what Jess wants to know is when you're going to play the entirety of Fate Grand Order.
Pending is not doing that.
If
If anything, he might just buy an account.
I don't think he'll buy an account.
I don't think so either, but I thought it would be funny to say.
I mean, wouldn't it be infinitely cheaper just to like watch some Let's Play of the game than to buy an account?
I know the Let's
Yeah,
Play
but
you
watching
watch,
a Let's Play isn't the same as experiencing it.
It's true, pending. Sometimes, you're not out there with your own units. You're out there with Hololive in Japanese unit. One of them. And you can't understand what they're saying.
Like, watching a Let's Play is always fun because you get to... You experience it in their eyes, but you don't experience it by yourself, as in, like,
Right.
how your own thoughts and feelings towards specific events.
I mean,
Unless it's a horror one, in which I'm scared regardless.
I might play it at some point.
The point
You're
is,
crazy.
Why? It's just a story. Big storyline.
Oh.
I don't know if you know this, but Pending is a person who likes storylines.
I do like storylines.
Did you
FGO
go
has
play
one of the best
Sting by
stories in the...
yourself? I mean, you could.
Fate Grand Order has one of the best stories in, like, gacha media. I think.
After a certain point, to be fair. After a certain point.
Yeah, I guess that's because they start caring about the story.
It is.
When they start caring about the story, it gets really good. And I still think I still rate it higher. Like Amphorius was really good, but I would rate it like lower than a lot of FGO stories.
Like, if we're gonna go by how good an FGO storyline is, I would say the prologues is alright. The like Fuyuki prologue is alright.
Okay, but people who have done something similar to the Amphorius storyline have stated that Amphorius is not that good, so it's fine. But
I think Amphorius is good in like modern times, in the state of like how stories are. Because I think like there's a lot they could improve on, but I like the topics they touched and I like the themes they had. Like I like
I
the,
just-
the themes they have.
I
like,
only
with their
recall that
surrounding
because I
it.
think Obsi has talked about how that story is a story that's done in another version of a Honkai game and it was done better. So it doesn't
Yeah,
have as much
it's
as
done
the
in Impact
emotional
Third.
punch. Yeah.
Well,
as
I
it
think
was in Impact
Opsi's very
Third.
biased because he's very Impact Third, so he has references like he's experienced it once before, as well as
Yeah.
he really likes one specific character, and that character did not get to shine.
I understand that. I just think, based off of my experience so far of Penacony, I don't think with how HSR is formatted, and how they do like character introductions and everything, you would have had enough time to
No.
really properly develop the characters to make you emotionally invested in the characters.
Yeah, the one of the really big drawbacks of HSR is its storytelling, of how it's presented.
Yeah.
Like it has really good story concepts and ideas, but when they're presenting it to the story, they're presenting it to the player, they don't they're not good at it.
Mm-mm.
And like, that's why I like the visual novel aspect of it, and which is why visual novels are just way more expressive in what they can do. Like character facial expressions, character animations, background, sound effects, like stuff like that. It's also a lot cheaper because when Honkai Star Rail wants to do it well, they do it well. Like music videos, PV, promotional videos, boss fights, boss stages, animations, music. Like those are all
I feel
really
like
good.
that's the case for both HSR and Genshin, though.
You're a Genshin.
Yeah. But
Because
I
the
think
music's really good in Genshin, and the boss fights are interesting. So
Yeah, I think Genshin is also pretty good, but it just the different themes they have.
Oh yeah,
Because
different for
Honkai
sure.
Star is more sci-fi and Genshin's more fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
So it just goes towards what your preferences
So what we're
are.
saying is HSR's most newest games, for the most part, don't exactly focus on story.
What's really
properly.
funny is that FGO kind of combines everything and all at once.
Like,
In different themes. They have so much different themes and different like story elements and story beats for each like section.
I think
FGO
to
Each
Joseph's
lost
point,
is just completely different from something else.
The bigger problem for HSR isn't necessarily its storytelling specifically, it's that the way in which it tells the game with the 3D models is
Horrendous. It's
it
actually
involves
horrendous.
a lot of standing and talking while cycling through a handful of rendered poses. So like the characters will either be standing with their arms down, like 5 to 6 cutscenes spread out over like an 8-hour window. So you got like maybe like a handful of minutes worth of cutscenes over 8 hours.
For FGO is basically all visual novel if you aren't counting, the gameplay sections. I can say that, what they do early on and what they do like currently, it's just the visual novel is a little bit different. Where it's like, oh man, look at the way it zooms in now, or the dramatic angle or something.
Right.
They even add CGs now, which is crazy. I know that seems like, duh, it's a visual novel. They didn't do CGs at first. They didn't. Listen, okay, that wasn't something they did. But I can say for early FGO storyline, early FGO is not really fantastic. First of all, they're really limited by what servants they had available at launch, right? So the prologue's not so bad because the prologue is just like, it's just the Fate Stay Night characters, so they can just easily make a short little story out of that. It's when you get to the first main story section that it kind of gets really wacky because they're like, well, you're in France or something, and you had to fight the bad guys. Well, we only have so many characters in our game currently, so here are the bad guys. some of these wouldn't normally be bad guys, but they're like mind controlled, so they're bad guys.
Mind control, so they're bad guys.
That's how it is at first. Where it's like, all right, well, you need like characters that are thematic for the setting, or like Joan of Arc should be in the France setting, right? But then it has all these other characters who aren't in the France setting, or they aren't bad guys or whatever, but they're helping the bad guys because, first of all, they're servants, and second of all, just mind control them. There you go.
Just mind control. That always works.
There are themes of like duality in the first one, but it's not very good. The second one, which has Jess's favorite character, by the way, famously known as like the worst one of them all, by the way. Also,
Which one is Jess's favorite character?
I like Rome.
Rome.
Oh, are you talking about Red
Ooh,
Saber? No.
Yes,
Yeah,
Or
I'm talking
Saber
about
Red.
Saber.
Red Saber. That one. See, that one actually does have a lot
He
of
goes
like,
umu, you know?
That one
That's all
does-
she likes to say.
that one does have a lot of like Rome characters in it, and characters who don't like Rome. So when it comes to like the characters that should be in the story, they have a lot of ones that
Yeah, it's
actually
Nero.
fit.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The problem
Umu.
with that one is that it's super shallow, and like not everyone really likes Nero. I guess that's what people really complain about. It's been a long time since I've done it, so I didn't really care. You know, I just read through it, got through it. But it's like you get to this part, and everyone loves Nero. Nero, famous person everyone hates. Everyone loves him. The enemies love him. The people who hate her love him. You love him. Everyone loves Nero. That's what people's problem with that one. Third one. Is third one the ocean? Or
Yep. Okeanos.
Alright.
It's where you fight Hercules.
It's where you run away from Hercules, make him kill himself in a video game because he's Hercules.
In a video game.
You also meet Jason, I think.
You do meet Jason.
So Mordred
sucks.
is the one that you like, Jess?
No, Nero.
No, I like the
No.
one that goes Hashiri Soriyo.
Hashiri Sore.
Well, is that Nero?
That is Nero.
It's Nero.
Now I can see
Nero.
why you might think he likes Saber of Red. No, he likes Red Saber. Completely different character.
Yeah, technically it's Saber of Red versus Red Saber, so that's the difference.
You see,
At
back
least
when,
for the English.
you see, back in the day, pending when Fate was still a small franchise and they made a spin-off. That was the message redacted. When they made a spin-off, the spin-off had a Saber that looked like Saber, except she was different. So there were some things about her that was different. Mainly like her body proportions were different, and she was not as chivalrous at all. But in order to not call
the game, whatever.
to not call her Saber or not call her King Arthur because she's a different character, they're like, okay, this will be this will be Red Saber. You would know because she's like Saber but red. That was her official name in like promotional stuff. And then later on they just stopped caring about hiding the names of servants, so now if a servant comes out, you're like, oh wow, it's Democles. Class servant.
There you go.
Oh wow, it's William Shakespeare. What is he doing here?
Except William Shakespeare was, I guess not. Were they hiding the characters from Apocrypha?
No, they just introduce each other. Like hello, I am the Saber of Red,
That's true.
Mordred.
The characters from
I'm like,
Apocrypha.
okay, I guess.
The characters from Apocrypha do just walk up. They're like, hello, I'm Astolfo.
You may also recognize them from this form.
Yeah,
The
she's
most
not.
Important one.
She's not.
Oh yes, I know that one.
She's not usually.
That's the same character.
She's not usually drawn in the first picture, in the style of the first picture that Jay sent, because she's normally drawn by the extra artist and not like the main Fate Stay Night artist. But if he was drawn by the Fate Stay Night artist, then you would know. Yes, she does look like Saber. Her chest is just slightly bigger.
And other parts.
Okay, you can't tell though. 'Cause clothes
You can't
on.
tell. I don't know. If you were a Red Saber fan, you would know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
I'm-
Jess. We can't all be dedicated to knowing the bust size of our favorite waifus.
She's the kind
That's
of
how you know you're. That's how you know you're a fan.
Well, in his defense, she's the kind of character who will go on stage and then give you her life story in excruciating detail. Also, she'll lie
Yeah.
about it.
She's
And
an
what-
artiste.
Entries actually hide their servant's name beyond stay night and extra.
She loves performing.
So what entries hide beside Fate Night and Extra? See, it's a funny question. The answer is Fate Grand Order,
Mhm.
Epic of Remnant. It doesn't really matter. I don't know why they do that.
Is that talking about what are you talking about?
Epic of Remnant.
Yeah, what about it?
That's the only other time I can really think that they hide the name of servants.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's because they're all like secret. They're all secret. You don't know what kind of like servant, sword servant they are. And then they kind of dig into Agatha, I think.
Before, if you summon a servant from Epic of Remnant, but you haven't done Epic of Remnant, you don't get their name. They're like, Assassin of the Nightless City or something. And I'm like, all right, Uzatan, whatever. Just like, there's just a bunch of servants in Fate Go that they just don't tell you the name of the servant unless you've done part of the story. That's the only thing I can think of.
They do that for like a few things, because they also do it in Salem because they don't
Well,
want
yeah,
you to figure out who the
that's
witch
Epic.
is.
That's Epic of Remnant. Right, like that's still Epic
Oh.
of Remnant. It's,
Oh,
it's
you mean okay.
yeah. It's anything in 1.5 that they hide the name of servants.
Yeah, I don't think even though in the Lost Belts they don't really do it because
Nah, dude, servants walk up and tell you who they are. Like even the enemy servants will walk up and be like, can't William Tell," and I'm like, "Hello, William Tell."
Hello, William Tell.
Like, at some point in time, the servants don't care. They're like, "Oh." I think it does especially matter whenever you're in like the Lost Belts where history doesn't really mean anything.
I think it's kind of it's also kind of hard because in FGO you're not doing a guerrilla war, right? They're trying to they need to know who you are as a servant so you can help humanity.
I would
For helping the incineration of humanity, so there's no reason to hide their names.
I would say that Fate Samurai Remnant kind of.
Because that's a guerrilla war.
Yeah, it is a guerrilla war. Obviously, I don't mean like the rogue servants, but like some of the opponent servants. Yeah, even your own servant. Of course, you go into FGO and you just know who they are, but actually playing it. All right, it reminds me. I've been thinking about it for a bit. I think I have an answer, but I am curious of your opinion. Should we use they or them for Mordred, or she or her, or what? Well, hold on. Mordred has a. What's the entry for Morgan in FGO?
I don't know. I don't really think about this.
Mordred's entry in FGO is really funny. Dealing with Mordred is easy. Don't insult King Arthur. Don't praise King Arthur. Don't treat Mordred as a woman. Don't be too obvious about treating Mordred as a man. Don't be too formal. Don't be infatuated with other servants. Listen to what Mordred says. See? Simple. So what will you call them? They, them, she, her, he, him?
I mean, it seems to say don't regard them too much like a man. So I would assume maybe he, they? That's a thing. That would be my guess. Obviously, the best thing would be to ask the character, but we can't ask the character because they're not real.
Well, no, Jay. You want to know why it's probably not the best thing to ask that character? They'll probably get upset at you for not
They
already
probably
knowing.
would. That's true.
Sometimes servants are not
Yeah,
reasonable.
Yep, Mordred's one of the unreasonable ones.
Maybe Summer Mordred would tell you. It's still unreasonable, but like more chill about
Yeah,
it.
but she's more chill.
Yeah.
She wouldn't get super angry about it.
All right. I don't know where
I'm
they
just
are.
gonna treat Mordred just
good
like how
enough.
I treat King Arthur.
What?
You're gonna,
Ah,
you can definitely she King Arthur pretty easily. I mean, we're over 30 minutes. I don't know where they're at, so I'm turning the game on.
okay.
They did say they're coming though, so they also said they'd be late. I don't know how late they'd be.
You don't want to just send him a quick little bing bing?
Nah.
No? Okay.
They might not even be home for all I know.
Okay.
But by the time
Also, I think
we're
I figured
home-
out who it was based off of the log.
Listen, there's a lot of like just things that could point to it, so it's not that hard.
No.
Earlier when Penning's like, "There's no way I could possibly know," and I'm like, "You can." So Fate Redline, they technically hide their identities, but Fate Redline is technically the Gouda Gouda characters, just not in a.
Oh, well, sometimes you just don't know who they are, so.
Yeah, that one's kind of funny because the story will treat them as hidden. But you as I guess if you've never done, like, if Fate Redline is the first Fate thing you did.
There's
you
a
have to
lot
go-
of characters I don't know in Gouda Gouda.
But Fate Redline itself is like Gouda Gouda. It's just more serious version of Gouda. I guess that's not true. I think the original version of Gouda Gouda, where it just goes through the storylines a little bit serious. But Gouda Gouda has a bunch of silly stuff in it too, right? But
Yeah, the
It
real
is-
life Nobunaga's in it.
it does, however, I guess. They are like mostly just Japanese servants. There is that.
They're all Japanese servants. They're
That-
all in
that's-
Nobunaga's time.
Well, not technically true. That is not technically true. But they are
It
all
should be.
Japanese servants. Okay. But I guess in the story they hide who they are. But I don't know. I mean, people kind of just figure out who they are also in Redline. It's like, oh crap, that's the character shows up and they just kind of figure it out. So it's been a while.
Probably because they're all Japanese heroes, more or
That-
less.
That is also kind of true, yeah. By the time we're home, the rain is completely stopped. I've been holding hands with Sakura since we left the park. Guess I will Japanese Sakura.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go.
I will not Japanese. Good friend. Go one line.
Or who's singing Ilya lines?
Would it make sense to Japanese both of them? If you Japanese one,
I can't believe you do this to Ilya. Poor Ilya.
why?
I can't believe you also want to pay. You're the one paying these voice actresses. You're paying Ilya's voice actors for. I'm not.
We're paying people? We're getting paid?
No,
I've never seen any evidence that we get paid.
we
I
don't
haven't
get
got paid.
paid, but if we have to get the official voice actresses in, we have to pay them.
I feel like they've been previously compensated for this work.
They have definitely been previously compensated for this work. We're paying shit.
I'm like,
Yeah, didn't you
sorry.
pay them by buying this game? They've
Yeah,
been paid
you
already.
did.
They've already been paid.
Have they? Have they?
Yes.
Yeah, but I haven't.
Have they?
yes.
100% yes.
Yes.
Okay, but they haven't been paid.
Japan does pay their voice actors.
Yeah, but we're
most of
not
the
in
time.
Japan, are we?
No, but
Now,
this
where
is
are
a
we?
Japanese fucking game, isn't it?
Oh,
Are we in
really?
Chicago?
Wow, well, look at this. This word she in English. This word calmed in English. This word down in English.
Yeah, but it's
But
not
she's
the
not
English
saying
voice actors,
those words.
is it?
This is just the translation
Look,
of
look
what
at,
she's
look
saying.
at this very
I'm
English wall
sorry,
to this
Red.
English
Is it the English
mansion.
voice actor or is it the Japanese voice actor?
Look at this English wall to this English
everyone who-
I
mansion.
see. So
everyone
it's
who
the
worked on this
Japanese
game
one. This is
presumably
why
got
you're in
paid.
denial about this.
So this is suddenly reminding me of like
yes.
Uh-huh.
playing Ace Attorney. where again they pretend they're in America in Ace Attorney when they're quite clearly in Japan.
Sure.
Like you go to like the Yatsuka, you go to one of them one time, and they're like, "Oh man, that's a mafia over there. Oh, look at their mafia dealings." And they're talking with like Italian accents, and I'm like, "That's a fucking Yatsuka. There's Japan, dude. What are you talking
To be
about?"
fair, I would like to state even the creator says it's not supposed to be Japan either. So
No, it's Japan. It's Japan in Japanese.
is it? I thought the
Yes.
creator said it wasn't supposed to be
No,
Japan.
it's Japan in Japanese.
Okay.
It might even be Tokyo.
Let's.
That's what.
we
that's right.
did one line and then we got
That's
on a
right.
tangent.
Oh wow, Penny, I can't believe you're the one who's talking about being on tangents.
Sorry.
She calmed down while we were walking in. We began to get embarrassed.
Oh no, my
as we
my
went
voice
back,
thing has an update.
went up the hill path, but we didn't stop holding hands until we got home. Huh? The lights are on. Sakura, did you come back here earlier?
私じゃないと思います。藤村先生じゃないでしょうか。
The part of me wonders if I need to turn the game, or maybe I need to turn.
So do we pay money for the reading of that line? Like, how does that work?
Yep, every line.
If I keep hearing Sakura speaks Japanese, it's gonna make me speak Japanese.
You're
Is
gonna,
that can you?
you're gonna start speaking Japanese?
Nani? Like
Is
the
that-
stupid Japanese.
How many Japanese words do you know?
This is like
I know quite a few.
This is like
Okay.
earlier when this is before Jay joined. Pending is like, hey, can we have whoever's voicing Sakura just voice Sakura in Japanese? Just like read the Japanese lines, and I'm just like, we don't have the Japanese transcript.
It's
gonna
not
be
as if that's
difficult.
impossible to get our hands on, though.
It technically wouldn't, but it would be a bit of a hassle.
I mean, yeah. to
I
get
Red
out
can't
right
even
now, at
take
least.
his time to edit these videos anymore. He just lets the YouTube live videos show up.
Listen, the editor is also on the other computer, so like, there's a lot of effort that goes.
Uh huh.
There-
You're just
okay.
lazy.
Who's the real lazy person here? The answer is still me, but we're gonna pretend it's
Yes.
not, and you're gonna give me another answer of somebody else.
I am pretty lazy too. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Yeah, that could be it. I head for the door, taking Sakura with me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, what were you? What was that the answer to, Shiro? We couldn't tell.
What, you weren't listening to Sakura talking?
Yeah, she said it could be Fujiwara. That's the only part
Yeah.
you understood.
Her hand was freezing cold, but now it's incredibly warm. I feel reassured by the life I feel flowing through her veins. I go inside like I would if I just got home from school.
Like midnight. Oh, hey, Rick.
I mean, I will say, I don't remember which route it was, or if it was just the prologue. He does work late at night at like a bar. Remember, there was the cat girl at the
Yeah.
bar.
It was in the it
That
was
was the
early
first
on.
route.
No, it's
Yeah.
technically before the first round.
Hey, Ren.
I know. Welcome
Ren?
back. Sorry to intrude, but I made myself at home.
Ren.
Tosaka.
What?
I think I might be a little tired.
Pending,
Look like he got you.
pending. I have a suggestion
Yeah?
for you.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever considered being a companion character in a Zelda game?
Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Do it your own way.
Yeah,
could be
I
like-
decided to check here as a last resort, but I didn't think you'd come back together, though.
Right.
There was a chance knowing you, Emiya.
Ren, do you think my polls are going to be good?
Do you think you're gonna come to my
Are you
train?
trying to pull for Rin?
I am trying to pull for Ren.
Rin, are you
bless
gonna come to my
with good
train?
Polls.
I
Er,
guessed.
Jess, your
Whoa,
train?
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Whoa.
What train?
Good job, Jay. Oh
Whoa,
man.
whoa, whoa.
Oh gosh. Well,
Oh
apparently.
my god. Oh my god, Pending. Why
What a
would you
name too.
why would you say that to me?
Okay, I understand now. Sorry,
That's
you.
such a
It's
name.
strange because Honkai Star Rail.
Silent Nova, you're really.
Yeah, but you
Right.
said what
Right, bro.
trade? And it made me think about the 4.4
I'm
thing. And I was
surprised
like,
you
oh
didn't notice
no.
earlier what I had done
And for what?
in the chat.
So no, I saw that. I saw when it
Uh-huh.
happened. We were in the middle of a conversation about stuff at the time, though.
Yeah,
Plus,
And he's trying to
it
say
wasn't
there's no
even
more
anything.
train. Why would you say
it
that?
wasn't even anything. No, it wasn't.
I gasped and pushed
Man,
Sakura behind me, facing Tosaka squarely. Tosaka, you still.
Of course, as a Tosaka mage, I can't let Sakura Mato go.
I thought
If
she
I
was gonna
don't-
say as a Tosaka main, like she. Like
I
Tosaka-
mean, she
main
is both a
character she
Tosaka
plays.
main
She does
and a
main
Tosaka
Tosaka.
mage.
Yeah, she
Does
mains
main
Tosaka in
Tosaka.
Overwatch. You know, they released Tosaka Ren in Overwatch, and she mains her.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they're releasing Tosaka in Honkai Star Rail, so she can main Tosaka now.
Yeah, she can.
Yeah.
If I don't execute her as Administrator Fuyuki, I'll draw the ire of the association. It'll be too late once that happens.
That's your problem. Sakura still hasn't done anything wrong. If you're gonna hurt her, then you'll have to go through me.
Are we forgetting that she did suck up a whole bunch of people's health and everything? Whatever. I bet you're a free mage who isn't affiliated with the association, so it would be better if I tied up that loose end too. I'm going to kill Sakura, and if you get in with my way, I'll kill you too. ...
My nerves stand on edge. Tosaka's fingertips. If there's so much as twitch, that'll be the opening shot. I have to get Sakura outside before Tosaka finishes an incantation. After that, I'll just have to figure it out as we go. Right now, I concentrate on how we're going to get out of here. There's a huge disparity in our magical skills. And Archer's probably around too, and I have no idea how to deal with him. ...
He's the bone of his swords.
Tosaka's lips move slightly. Just as I realize she's about to talk instead of cast a spell.
やめてくださいね。
Do you understand that, Jay?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She says
think-
Nasan.
Yeah, she said Nasan.
Oh man.
I didn't think she was gonna say that.
Sakura put herself between us.
Is that supposed to be me?
I think maybe.
I don't think Sakura saying Sakura.
先輩
Sakura?
の言う通りです。私はまだ先輩しか傷つけていません。
Well, you know, it could be Shiro saying Sakura.
It's
Yeah, it could be
possible.
Shiro. Yeah. You're right.
罰を受ける言われはないはずです。
You know, it's in Japanese. We maybe, you know, they're not translating all the parts he's cursing in Japanese. Or, I'm sorry, being really rude in Japanese. They're just not translating it. That's how, you know how localization can be sometimes.
They also don't they also like I was playing Wuthering Waves and they have the Cyberpunk collab,
Mhm.
and in Cyberpunk Edgerunners the characters like to swear. But
Yeah.
when Wuthering Waves they censor it. But
Yeah,
I'm pretty
'cause
sure
they
you don't
can't have
censor
them
in
swearing.
Japanese.
Well,
I'm
in,
pretty sure you don't censor in Japanese.
in Japanese, isn't it just like, not really swearing, but saying, like, just being really, really rude?
Yeah, generally swearing in Japanese is more just using the wrong pronoun.
No, they say kusa.
Oh. Oh.
I guess.
Dude, I still, I
But
like-
I don't know
that's
if
like
that's
the- that's
really
like-
as bad as you think it is. I mean, it is bad when it's translated into English, but
I mean, it's just the equivalent, right?
it just reminds me, the opposite reminds me. It reminds me of, like, the Japanese version of Sonic X. Original version, by the way. Where Sonic just curses in English. Like, it's a kid show, right? But in Japanese, sometimes they'll just go like, shit! Or fuck!
What?
in the Japanese version of Sonic X. Sonic curses in English. Like, you know, he's talking in Japanese.
Yeah,
but
I heard about that.
then he'll just go like,
It's really
shit!
funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Obviously, in the
It's
English
really
version,
funny.
he doesn't, right? But in the Japanese version,
All right.
well, it's because, as you know, Sonic's cool. You know, he's cool and edgy.
Sure. Yeah.
So in Japanese, he curses in English. He also says English words every so often because he's cool. That's what cool people do.
Like, I would like to say it's saying here now. Take it with a grain of salt because I'm not entirely sure what people are, if these people are really saying. Kuso doesn't, or Kuso doesn't. It's not as bad as saying shit. It's more like saying crap. Not saying that you shouldn't say crap, but like they have it in kids shows. It doesn't get censored in Japanese TV for kids.
Exactly, because they don't really have swear words, right?
It is funny though.
Yeah,
Whenever
I'm just saying it's not a. I mean, it is technically a profanity, but I wouldn't say it's a swear word.
it's also funny.
Yeah,
whenever
swear words is a
Like, if
swear
you
words
don't
is a
consider
culture thing.
dang
Bless
or
you.
damn
I mean,
a swear
bless you.
word, then you're not gonna consider kuso a swear word because it's not in Japanese either. Because it's an equivalent
yeah, but when, you know,
of
when they
severity.
when they translate this stuff to English, now it depends on how they're like, you know, if it's like a mild translation or if they're just being like really explicit. It's really funny
Yeah.
when you're watching something in English and they just start like cussing up a storm. They're like, "Fuck you, bitch," or something like that. When
Yeah.
obviously in Japanese that's not exactly what they said, but
Yeah, it's like it'll beat you.
Like, my favorite is like you can tell when something is a fan translation because of the fact that it just curses the entire time.
though
Yeah.
to be fair, Jess, usually they'll also translate bitchy to like whore or something.
Yeah, they do.
They don't usually
Because that's what
translate it
it, I mean, that is what a bitch is. So,
in Japanese.
Yeah.
of course.
But yeah, normally it's just you use the wrong verb thing or you use the wrong pronoun, and that's how you insult people. I'm gonna assume this is Rin.
That's a good.
Do
Yeah,
you really understand what's happening to your body right now? You've got some nerve to say that.
言えます。私はまだ大丈夫です。
大丈夫です。
それより、遠坂先輩こそ本気ですか？先輩はもうマスターじゃない。セーバーさんもいなくなって
マスターじゃない。
だから先輩が戻ったのに。
Another news thing. Now we can go back to learning Japanese with Japanese Sakura.
Yay.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter if he's unarmed. If he gets in my way, then I can't show him any mercy.
ならそれでも先輩と戦うのなら私が遠坂先輩と戦います。
Oh,
大
Tosaka 先輩 now.
遠坂先輩には負けません。
It's like a senpai.
It's no longer Ne-chan, it's Tosaka senpai.
Sakura is scared. When she
That's
faces
how you know it's.
Tosaka with her courage, that's how you know she's serious.
Yeah, that's how you know she's serious. ...
Is Tosaka surprised by Sakura's grit, or does she think that she's at a disadvantage?
Fine. If you really mean that, then win this war. That's the only way to save you. If you have the Holy Grail, then you can easily free yourself from Zokin's shackles.
遠坂先輩
I'm not just going to let you go. If we're both competing for the Holy Grail, then we're bound to end up fighting. This just isn't the right place for it.
Yeah, please don't fight in my doorway.
This
She
is
walks
where
by
I keep
us.
my stuff.
If you're gonna fight, at least do it in the backyard.
Didn't Saber showing up already like punch a hole in his wall or something?
Probably.
No?
Oh wait, no, I think didn't Tosaka
No,
use
or was
magic
it
to fix
Lancer that
it?
did that?
Lancer
Someone used
broke a
magic
window.
to fix his place.
Lancer broke a window.
Yeah, but that wasn't
okay,
the front.
that's-
That wasn't the front door though.
Yeah,
That's
it was
like one of the.
No, that wasn't the front
yeah.
door.
I thought
Yeah.
it was a door, but apparently it was a window. So
It was
that
a-
we're fine.
It was a back window, and Rin Tosaka fixed it.
Mm.
Tosaka.
Our united front lasted all of one day. Can't really call this an alliance anymore if you're going to protect Sakura. ... But don't forget, we don't know when she'll lose control again. You can get yourself killed if you want, but she's your responsibility now. So make sure you're the only victim.
She leaves without looking back.
先輩私
Don't look so worried, stupid. That's just Tosaka's way of being sarcastic.
I'm gonna go get water. Be right
She
back.
teases people for fun. Ren walked back in. By the way, I forgot to say this, but I give the sad girl a little push and go into the hallway. We're both freezing, so we need to change and get warm. She's your responsibility now, so make sure you're the only victim. She means that I need to take Sakura down with me if she kills me. That's the minimal conditions Tosaka laid down when she left. ... It won't happen. I tell myself that while I take care of Sakura in the living room. See, I'm sure nothing bad will happen. We'll just take care of Sakura, have a happy little, slice
Yeah.
of life. Sakura might have to go
Yeah,
out and
we're-
fight every so often, but then she'll come
We're
back and we'll have
returning
dinner.
back to the slice of life.
Her hand feels so warm. Sakura's alive, and she's here. That's all I care about now.
See, look at the music. It's slice of life music time.
I can't
Yay.
let other doubts plague me and make Sakura more worried, but... Hold on. Her hand is too warm. Sakura, is your fever back?
どうでしょう私暑いですか
Sakura says something strange, like she hasn't even noticed. Not really, but you're still warmer than I am. It's like I feel all warm and fuzzy just by touching you. Damn, dude. How do you turn that into a flirt?
そのきっと風邪ですずっと雨に打たれてたからそれで風邪をひいたんだと思います
See, at first I thought he was just worried about her being sick, and then he started flirting. See,
Is that him? Is that him intentionally flirting though, or is he just oblivious?
Listen, man, it's probably him being oblivious, but you shouldn't warn stuff like that if you're gonna be flirting with the girl. Question mark? Sakura suddenly looks away bashfully for some reason. I honestly could not tell you why, Pending. Oh, yeah, you were.
Yeah, no. This is. I was gonna make a joke that this is even harder to decipher than Ferris, but I guess technically that's true.
Ferris just kind of tells him just straight up, right?
Yeah, if we're being genuine, Ferris could not be more explicit. That is.
It's like,
Whereas Sakura, at least there's some
I found them.
Well,
ambiguity.
Sakura's kind of hiding it because
Yeah.
she doesn't want to burden him.
Sakura's being completely obvious, but pretending she's hiding it.
There you
I
go.
say pretending because I'm sure she's trying. She thinks she's hiding it, but she's being very obvious.
Well, it's only obvious to the third parties.
But Ferris Nyan is just be like, I love you, and he's like, I just don't get it. Just doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
What does it mean? Is she into me or is she not?
Yeah, Ferris is like, you're my boyfriend, and he's like, I wish I could understand.
The words that you were speaking toward me.
Look, sometimes when we're Ferris Nyan, we don't, even though we're being very straightforward, we are still wearing the cat ears, Nyan.
In fairness, in Ferris's first case, whenever they aren't actually dating and she's super flirting with him, he does legit think she's just putting on an act.
I mean, yes, he does, like, and there is some room for leeway there at those stages, but like the last stream we did, when she's at a whole other level. And also at one point she takes off the ears, like says, "I'm trying to be serious now," and says, "You're my prince."
Mm-hmm.
And he's still just like, "Oh God, what does she mean by that?"
It's hard to say, really, though. The kind of situation. Like,
Yeah,
I can see why you might be a little confused.
yeah,
I gotta. I must look for it.
yeah.
thing I have to look for. Distract the stream while I'm looking for something.
Okay.
I
Hey,
got
stream,
cold
how you
pizza.
how you doing? The stream says that it's in a commercial break right now.
So pending.
Yes.
What Japanese words have you learned so far?
I
There is
feel
also
like
there is an ad. You were right about that though.
yeah. I think Sakura said asui or something earlier, and I think that was the word for
Atsui.
hot. Atsui.
Atsui.
Atsui. So I guess
Yep,
that
it
I
does
guess
mean
maybe that. Yeah.
That is the word for hot. You're right.
Yeah.
There you go. Lesson of the word of the day right there.
Yes.
That's sweet.
Atsui.
Asui.
And then the other word. Peachy.
that one's as a Jess exclusive for you, chat. That was a Jess
I don't-
exclusive for you.
I don't know. I don't know that one was on my word a day calendar, but sure.
You can say it because it's Japanese. So you don't get attacked.
Oh, yeah, you were. You better get changed and warm up. I'll make dinner, so go take your temperature. And if you have a cold, wear something warm in the living room. I'll make something easy to eat.
いえ、晩ご飯はいらないです。もう寝ますから、先輩もお休みください。
She doesn't need dinner?
It's been a long day, you know. She just wants to take
I
a
mean,
nap.
she did have surgery earlier.
She half runs away. Triple question mark. Well, okay.
Man, she walked off that surgery real quick.
It was a magic surgery, you know.
I guess.
But don't worry, I'm sure Kotomine does have a jar full of worms that he extracted from the magic
Yes.
surgery.
Yes.
Is that what you wanted, Red?
is what I wanted? Where Atsui. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Learning with Pending and Jay and Jess and Red and Sakura from Fate Stay Night. I'll catch a cold if I stay like this too long, so I better go warm up in the bath. We were just standing in the rain. That's true.
Yeah. Like, you should at very least change your clothes. Change your clothes, dry off.
And then if this was the porn version, this is the part where we'd have a bath scene.
Or banging.
I don't know if that's real or not.
or banging.
Which
You
is it,
can bang in
is
the
it
bath.
old?
I'm sorry.
No, you're
Do,
right.
do we
but
get the meme photo in this vision of it, or is it the other one?
the meme photo is very specifically her lifting her dress, so I doubt it.
I know, but it's so funny. It's such a
Why-
funny one.
Okay,
You,
all right.
You're gonna have to explain
Hold
the
on.
humor of this.
Okay,
What
all
is
right,
the
so,
joke?
So, Penny, this goes along with the joke that we've been making about how Shiro just doesn't understand people or when people are flirting with him.
Sure. Yes. Okay.
And in the Japanese version, before they are like gonna start, like, you know, Sakura's really coming thick on him that she wants to like bang or something, and Shiro's not getting it. That she really just goes up to
Okay.
him and like lifts her dress at him. And the meme picture is just that picture, but it's like censored over it, where Shiro's just like, I just don't get what she's trying to tell me.
Okay.
And
It's
variations
so
of that.
funny.
It's just variations of that. It is actually the joke we've been making, but you know, other people have also been making it. Where in the
I
literal
see.
scene that leads to the sex scene, Chio's just like, there's just no signs. I can't tell what she wants. There is no way that photo's in this though. There's no way that picture's
Yeah, I
in
don't
this.
think so, but it's so funny.
I go back to my bedroom after my bath. Once I put on dry clothes, if it only hits me,
just
that
to
I can
be-
sleep now.
Just to
Yes?
be clear, though, there wasn't actually a scene that skipped here, right?
It's not that they would be skipped; it would be replaced. If it was
Okay.
skipped, it didn't matter. That's a good way to
Cool.
think about this. If a scene is legitimately skipped,
Oh yeah, no, it wouldn't have mattered. I was just curious if like you guys were alluding to an actual scene or if there was nothing ever here.
oh no, I have no idea even when those scenes would have happened. I know they have to happen
Cool.
at some point, probably soon. It could even be the scene right now, but I don't know when they are. I can tell you when, like, I can tell you like in Fate State in the Fate and Limited Blade Works routes when they're supposed to happen, because they're very obvious. But like in the Heaven's Fill route, they're usually just doing it for the love of the game instead of like, we have to do this or Saber will die of no mana or something.
Hmm.
They in this route they don't come up with like really fake reasons why they have to do the things. Instead, they're just like, let's just do the thing because we're in
Let's
love.
just do the thing. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Once I put on my dry clothes, it finally hits me that I can sleep now. I sit down on the floor, shaking my sore shoulders. Sigh. Today was sure a long day. A lot of stuff happened, and there was a lot of trouble. I had to part ways with someone and try to salvage what was left. Right, Sakura was Ryder's
Sorry if you hear
master.
a piano in the background.
It's okay. I'm sorry if you hear TikToking. She let Shinji take control, but Sakura was Ryder's master all along. Maybe Ryder's nearby right
I
now,
prefer the
watching over
TikTok
Sakura.
over the alarm clock.
Well, I've run into her a few times already. Okay, but the alarm clock was also your fault, Jay. So, you know,
I'm
like,
sorry.
listen, Jay, if you guys want a tangent during an alarm clock, that's on you. If she's going to,
I'm just saying it's a better noise to have on repeat than the alarm clock.
all right, Jess, what do you think is worse, the alarm clock, the TikToking, or the children in the background above love?
Children at the back of the background of love.
I don't remember what they sound like.
I
So.
don't know if you've heard it, but it is.
I
don't think
haven't
you've
I
heard it. I
haven't
don't
played
think you've heard it.
Mublove, but this is very monotonous.
It's let me see if I can find it.
Good
I'll
luck.
see if I can find it.
If she's going to protect Sakura, then we should have a conversation. It specifically plays when they're at the park. Like it's the noise
Yeah,
where
I
they use
know.
for the background of the park. Her appearance makes her seem unapproachable, but I think she's actually a reasonable person. And since I don't know what Zoken will cut Sakura off, I'll have to rely on Ryder. According to Kotomine, Sakura's health will get worse the more and more she uses her servant.
Is the amusement park considered the park?
No, I think it's literally just the actual park.
All right, I gotta keep looking then. God
So
damn it.
we should.
I found it, but it's not loud enough. So I'm trying to find.
I'm
Like,
looking for it.
So we should only count on
They
Ryder as
probably
last
also were
resort.
like, man, I hate the noise of the children at the park. I'm gonna turn it down.
Okay, I'll have Sakura introduce us tomorrow. I bet she still holds a grudge after Saber beat her, though. My shoulders slump in disappointment. Anyway, we'll all be living together now at Sakura's home, so I shall at least introduce myself. Who's there? I jump to my feet, ready to respond to an attack, and squint
Is
at
there
the
a
sliding
park
door.
in the post-apocalyptic version?
No,
no, it's an extra.
Yeah, it's an
Okay.
extra. If there is a
Okay.
park in the post-apocalyptic version, it's very destroyed. Someone's outside my room.
I mean, that's what there was an amusement park apparently in the post-apocalyptic version.
They're standing quietly in the corridor. ... Nobody answers. The shadow is looking my way. ... Oh crap. I don't have anything I can use as a weapon in here. I'm fighting barehanded. I'd better try to get the drop on them first. So the fact that we have the voice actors for Sakura on means I can hear Sakura making noises even when she's not like talking on screen. So it's
Yes.
kind of funny where he's like, I can hear Sakura, and Shiro's like, oh man, God, the enemy's here, I gotta fight.
先輩起きてますか？
That sentence gets interrupted midway through because he punched her.
Oh, it's just you, Sakura. I relax my tense posture. Feel free to use the bath. If you need fresh clothes, just borrow Fujine's.
はい。お風呂はもうお借りしました。藤村先生の洋服も借りてます。
Triple question mark? Then, what else is there to talk about? That being said, I'm pretty sure, yes, this is the scene where the meme picture would have been in. Because it has to be the first time they do it. I don't know what else it would be.
先輩入っていいですか？
Sure, what's wrong? I slide open the door. Sakura comes into the room and... You know, thinking about it, in Sakura's defense, he did say some really, like, strong things to her earlier about protecting her and staying with her and being with her. So, you know, I guess I don't blame her for going on the offensive right now. But maybe Jay does.
You know what? I think that's worse than the alarm clock.
Got it. You got
That is
it.
a legit. I did. That is a
It's
legit
legit
screaming
children.
child.
It's legit real life screaming children that I had. Like it literally sounds the exact same thing when I go back home. So I know that's really it's so accurate.
I know
I
it's
mean,
accurate too because I also have heard that.
It's awful.
And I was like, this is like it's not even an actual sound. It's like they actually hired real fucking children to start screaming in the background. I'm like,
I don't know if
this
they
is
hired
too,
children, but they definitely got some stock clip where they used real children screaming.
it's too much.
It's awful because at first I didn't notice it, and then he put it on. At first I didn't notice it, but once Jess pointed it out, I couldn't unhear it, and it was so annoying.
At your discretion. Don't have it at full volume, by the way. Wouldn't recommend it.
It's like there's like a
All right,
serious
let's.
there's like a serious scenes going on in that park, and I'm like, damn, why do they still have the screaming children in the background of these serious scenes?
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to
It
look
is
for one
every-
that had no
I thought it was the same.
commentary.
I thought something's off about her and her new clothes.
It really does sound like there's just screaming kids in the background.
It's so accurate. It's crazy how
right.
accurate it is.
Yeah, and I'm opening it up. Yeah, get ready.
You're-
And we interrupt this. We interrupt this.
Every single line. Every single line.
We interrupt
I
this
mean,
not sex scene to bring you screaming children.
Okay, all right. I have one. I have the version
You
without.
share the screaming children, but okay.
I have the version without commentary.
Scream the loudest, and then
Did you find one without commentary? Is it loud enough
Yes.
for people to hear?
It's like 18 seconds in, you hear a screaming child.
ごっこやるのわかったよーし
I even remember. I even remember this scene.
私は
I remember this
スミ
scene
カ
too.
はゲドラー軍団の宇宙テ
Dude,
ロリ
that
ストな
screaming child. Dude, that screaming child that gives me like PTSD.
How far into this do I need to go?
18 seconds.
正義の怒り
Yeah,
で
18. And for some reason, even though just put the,
Seki no
the
Mikata.
Wow.
it didn't work. Yeah.
宇宙シャキちゃん
Oh, I didn't put the specific time
Ooh.
timestamp.
Ooh,
That
ooh.
is truly unpleasant.
Yeah.
That
I
is
think that's
worse than
definitely
every
worse than
all
the
the
alarm
alarm
clock.
It's just a child screeching like for like it could be anything. They could be screaming for help for all I know.
No, that's definitely that is definitely a we're having fun scream.
Yeah, I know. It's
I
definitely we're
can't
having
confirm
fun.
that much.
I like Muv-Love. Muv-Love is great, and my God, that screaming was crazy. Especially
Well,
whenever
was great, but it's so like there's so much in it.
there is so much in it. Chat. I want to say play Muv-Love because it's really good. In order, you have to start from extra. But I also
Can I
wanna
can
say-
I just
can you?
point out this line to someone gulps? There
Yeah.
is you and there is Sakura.
I didn't. Hear
If you're
this-
not gulping, then it's Sakura who gulps.
except I didn't hear Sakura's like a Sakura making a noise, so it must be him.
Then maybe
It's
you
Yeah.
obviously yeah, I realize that it's me. So it's Shiro being like not realizing he just gulped.
See, so
Okay.
so this is something that like because we normally have the voices off so you can't hear it, but now that I know that like in scenes people will make sounds even when they're not
Mhm.
talking. Like Sakura was
Sure.
making sounds earlier whenever she wasn't talking. That's when I knew when he said someone gulps, he must have talked about himself because we would have heard like a Sakura noise right there.
They would have forced the voice actor from Sakura to gulp loudly into the microphone.
I realized it was me, and my temperature shoots up. I cover
that
my
they could adjust it
flabbergasted
in
mouth
post.
and look away. It's pointless. I want to stare at Sakura even though I'm looking away. I don't know why, but she's
Uh-huh.
making me feel funny.
Uh-huh.
She's making me feel funny, Jay.
You feel a little doki doki there, buddy?
Sakura stands in the doorway. I finally realize that she doesn't only look graceful, but that's something strange about her.
California's dealing with parasites. Sakura's dealing with parasites.
Sakura, something. Yes.
Something about the fact that you're infected with parasites is making me feel funny.
Sakura, what's wrong? Is your fever all right? Was it
Maybe
was it a cold
maybe
after all?
it's the fact that because I went into that ring thing, I too now have parasites in B.
いえ、熱はありますけど、風邪じゃないんです。私が暑いのは
But yeah, this is definitely a scene for that thing to happen for
Yeah.
sure.
My
Doki
fever
doki,
isn't an
doki doki.
illness.
She looks down awkwardly. Sakura's been acting like this for the last few days. I thought I'd gotten used to seeing the side of Sakura I hadn't known before, but being conscious of her as a girl my age, but this doesn't begin to
Yeah,
compare.
originally I was just thinking she was just my best friend's sister. Now I'm
Sakura.
thinking of her as a girl. Oh
先輩
Wow, the music got super dramatic there.
ゆりちゃん
no!
just as Jay was saying, but now I'm thinking of her as a girl. The music gets so dramatic. Like this is like panic fight music.
Hold what back?
私の中の
I don't know if I would say this is panic fight music.
先輩と一緒に
This is definitely anxiety music though.
先輩の手が温かい
Anxiety for somebody.
だけで
Dot dot dot. Sakura sways unsteadily.
I
I'm
could
starting
see
to
someone
think-
saying that this is some weird, non, like public, just public domain version of like the doo 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 doo.
I'm starting to
Song,
think
which I
this
can't
is
remember
worse
the
than
name
just a
of the
fever.
song.
I'm starting to think this is worse than just a fever. Well,
どうして先輩
my thoughts are sluggish. It's clear that something is wrong with Sakura. I know I should take her back to her room right away, but my feet won't move. The silence is tantalizing. Sakura drifts closer like a breeze. Her foot catches the edge of the tatami and... Did I shout? Or did she whisper? Sakura weakly collapsed. I move my sluggish feet, trying to help her up. But I don't make it in time, and she awkwardly falls on into me. There's definitely something wrong with her body. She's warm, but her arms and legs are cold. It's like her body has a high fever, while her limbs are losing blood. Careless whispers.
Man, and I used
the
to know
song-
what the name of that song used to be called, and now I can't remember it.
The song is Careless Whisper.
It is Careless. Yeah, you're right. There you go. Thank you.
This isn't a normal
Like,
sick
what's-
fever at all.
What song?
The one Jay was talking about?
Oh,
I'll give it to
Song.
you that you were able to piece it up. I guess she was doing
that's the one they would sing on a saxophone.
Yeah.
Maybe someone poisoned her.
Yep, it's definitely poison.
Yo, when a girl's coming on really hard to you and you're just like, oh no, maybe she's been poisoned.
She must have been poisoned.
She's been poisoned.
She must have been poisoned.
Sakura
You know
buries
what?
her face in
I
my
don't
chest.
think.
You don't think?
Rintaro would think it's poison. So when but Rintaro is also older by a couple of years.
There's
Yeah, she
like
was like 16.
17.
Like 16.
Okay, there's a long
16,
silence.
17, you know, same age group.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, 18. Everyone's 18 up.
18.
Just version. You know, but you gotta be safe anyway when you put it on the box art. Even though
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
even though you're
yeah.
clearly lying. Sakura's crying
all
quietly.
characters are fictional and 18 years old.
Sakura.
先輩先輩はどうしてこんな私をかばってくれるんですか私はとっくに虫
I didn't realize it was a singer from Wham saying it.
好きでも
It would be hilarious
先輩の
if
ためになれない
it would be hilarious if at this moment Shiro was just like, you know what, you're right. This is a very bad idea that I was making, and thank
Right,
you for
Dragons?
putting me on the right path. I'm gonna give you to Tosaka now.
You're like, she's coming on to you, and you're like, you're right, Sakura. We do have to kill you.
No, wait, isn't Sakura and Rin twins? No, they're not twins.
No,
They're not
They're
twins.
No,
They're just
they're
siblings.
sisters.
Yeah, Sakura is a year younger. That is why she's a grade below them.
But they're still 18.
Yeah, everyone's 18. Ignore the whole younger sister part and being in a younger.
No, you
lower
can
school.
still
that
be.
just
You
means
can.
that
You can still
everyone
be
is-
younger.
Everyone
You don't have
is
to be.
19
They don't
except
be
for
born the same
Sakura, who
day.
is 18.
You know, it's Sakura who's 18, and then there's Rin who's 18
Rin
also.
just got held
but-
back a year. She's 19, and
No,
she
no,
just
no,
got
no.
held back. It's
No,
fine.
no, Rin is
I'm-
also 18. She's just.
I feel like everyone
9 months
has
apart.
had to have been held back a year, given that, you know, we were all in high school.
No, you could be 18 in high school. I was.
I c-
It was only for like the last month of the school year, but I was 18 in high school.
Right.
Yeah, they're all seniors, and it's near the end of the school year.
Sure.
At least we could say, you know, that Saber is 35. At least that does exist. At least we're like, well, she is 35 and dead. I don't know, maybe that's a problem, but
Necrophilia? Probably.
my reasons for protecting Sakura? I don't even need to think about it. That's not it. I wanted you here. I need you, and I can't stand the thought of being away from you. So,
Mhm.
even if Tosaka is your big sister, I won't back down.
それは家族としてですか？それともちゃんと一人の女の子として
I see.
いてくれるんですか？
Maybe it's a good thing they're not here. Your guest.
No, the guess would have been funny.
I guess
Dot,
it would have
dot,
been funny. You're right.
Dot, dot, dot.
Is the guest not coming?
They haven't. I poked them earlier. I'll poke them
Okay.
again. I don't see her as just a family member anymore. I just failed to realize that over the last few days, I've always wanted Sakura to be with me. I'm lost. I'm long past pretending otherwise. Yeah. I love you,
But
Sakura.
I do recall they normally have to take the bus. I don't know if that's still the case.
Oh, you know who
but-
it is now?
Yeah, I looked at the guest log.
I say it clearly. It's stupid.
Yeah, but it could have been Roku.
It's stupid.
You think it would have? I mean, it would have been really funny if it were Roku, but I definitely know it's not Roku.
Once I was told that,
I
I would
I
lose
also
her.
believe it's not
I
Roku.
probably dropped the pointless act.
I have probably spoken to Roku earlier than you guys have,
I spoke to Roku a
even
few
if
months
it's
ago.
been a while.
I
You
spoke to
spoke
Roku.
a few months ago. There you go.
Hold on, I can tell you exactly the last time I spoke to Roku. 2 months
In the
ago.
meantime, Sakura is going to continue to tremble.
Yeah, she can handle
Yes.
trembling.
Yeah, that's fine. It's good for getting rid of the worms, maybe.
Yeah, shake it out.
It was I talked to Roku. It said 2 months ago. It was in April.
Oh.
No, it might be me who's trembling. Of course I'm nervous.
Actually, you have talked to them sooner than I have. Mine was August.
Of course I'm nervous lying down with Sakura in my arms and telling her how I feel. I am holding her a little tighter. Hold on, I'm telling Roku.
I see. Very important to let Roku know we were talking about Roku. We do miss him though.
Hmm.
Anybody want to tell Roku anything? I'll say Jay misses you.
Tell him I say hi.
I tell him have fun playing Final Fantasy 14.
That is true. He still does that.
I don't like how there's no music.
I hold her a little tighter. It's quiet.
That's why
Yeah,
there's
I don't
no
like.
music.
I don't like it. I don't like how quiet it was.
I thought I'd be
It's
more
fine,
anxious,
Sal.
but as soon as I say it out loud, I feel much calmer.
You have to look
Sakura.
at Sakura's eyes while saying this.
Sakura's shoulders move. Her head trembles against my chest. I told Sakura that I
Uh-huh.
love her, so I'd like to hear her say that she loves me too. No, I don't mind if I don't get it to hear it. He's like, well, you know, I actually came out and said it, so she can come out and say it too, I guess.
Shiro's like, I love you, Sakura. Sakura's like, I shiteru.
It's like, Sakura, are you making fun of me? Why are you speaking?
What did you
words
say,
like this?
Sakura? I don't know. I can't understand what you're saying.
He says I love you, and there's just like deafening silence, and he's just like,
What the
please
shiwa
respond.
aibu?"
Please respond.
Doki
Sakura-
doki desu.
She's like, Senpai, use the context clues. He's like, Sakura, I don't know how to do that. I am literally incapable of doing that, so you need to
I
actually tell
genuinely
me.
don't even know the meaning of the word context.
Her tenderness makes me gulp. Her voice is more meek than before. It's a hazy, feverish voice. Hey, Sakura. Sakura's on top of me and acting strange. She isn't only feverish, she looks pained. And she's trying to endure something.
She's gonna release the bugs.
Yeah, I was thinking about this track when I heard it whenever we were fishing with Tosaka. We were dragoning with Saber, and then we were fishing with Tosaka, and we're maybe something will come up. Maybe like a worm will slide across the stream.
So like he already asked her if she's sick. He's just gonna continue to ask her, "Are you feeling sick?"
Hey Sakura, get a hold of yourself. Are you feeling sick? Well, you know, she's like, yeah,
Do
he
you
said
need
I-
juice? Do you need juice?
He said,
Do you
I
need
love
juice?
you. And then she, like, you know, got on top of him and, like, leaned into him on his chest. He's like, oh no, are you sick, Sakura? What's going on? What's happening? Her body gets hotter while her limbs get colder. I need to calm down. I can't make her feel better, but Tosaka, no, maybe the church. No, maybe it would be better to call Kotomine for help.
Yeah, no, call Kotomine right now. Call Kotomine right now.
You call the phone.
That is the course you should take.
The girl's
Kotomine, there's something wrong, Sakura. She's on top of me and I don't know what to do.
Kotomine, she's taking her clothes off. Help me, Kotomine. What's happening?
What does it mean? Explain it to me. What does she want? Is she sick?
Meanwhile,
need juice?
the priest would be like, "Man, this is why I hate your father."
This is why I
This
hate
is
young
like-
people.
Incidentally, this is why I'm pro killing everyone.
Stay still. Everything's gonna be all right soon.
Why you gotta be weird like that? I don't like this.
I need to put her
you
to sleep
sick?
first. Oh god. Oh god, she's
He like, he like tries to karate chop the back of her neck to knock her out.
Calm down, Sakura.
He says hi to me too.
Sakura squeezing me so hard. I do like that back roll thing where you flip the person over and you crash them into the wall.
She bites her lip in anguish. I told her that I love her, but I can't even do anything for her. She's dying.
Enough what? Do
She
you still need the juice? I got apple juice right here.
She mumbles deliriously, dizzy with pain and shame. Breaths get faster, both Sakura's ragged gasp and my own as I hear it. I'm starting to lose my composure being this close to her. Don't worry, Jay. I'm also ready for whatever the punchline is. Anyway, I need to get into a warm bed.
She's so sick.
Listen, Sakura, wait. Sakura tries to run, or rather, her body arches backwards, and she grabs my hand. Sorry, Sakura.
違うんです先輩。なんで私。
The bugs.
I thought Sakura didn't want me to touch her, but I was wrong. Her body's uncoordinated. She grabs my hand, but when she tries to get closer, trembling, her upper body jerks away from me. Sakura? Hey, Sakura!
そんなことしちゃう。先輩、嫌われちゃう。けど、苦しくて、先輩の手が温かくて。
The hand that Sakura grabbed inches closer to her. I can't pull away. I can't so much as let go of her
I swear,
weakly
if
resisting
Twitch
hand.
gets mad at this scene, this is not our fault.
ダメ。全然足りなくて。
I don't know what you're talking about, Jay. She's just sick.
Yes,
She's just sick.
She's not
Yeah,
feeling
she's
well,
just
Jay.
sick. Her voice is weak. She can't talk correctly because she has a fever.
Her voice is also
Uh-huh.
bewitching. She brings my hand closer to her and then...
Oh, she just needed blood. She's also like a vampire of some sort.
Penny, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be great.
Okay.
You know, all she needed was some blood. You know, that's
Hey,
all.
I'm
That's
scared
like
your
what
cat's
vampire
fat.
blood.
Her warm
Hey, I don't know. I was like, I'm
Seek it
thinking
out
some
and she
Twilight
bites
stuff right
it.
now.
Huh? I go limp in surprise. Why is she doing this?
No, but
Ouch.
genuinely, why?
She chomps on it. There's a slight pain in my fingertip. Sakura's teeth break my skin, and my blood seeps out. She's vampiring. Yep. If Saber dragons, Rin fishes, and Sakura vampires, which is, I mean, I guess, you know, I guess.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No notes. No notes.
Blood flows.
No, it's yeah, it's so funny.
Sakura's trembling gradually improves. I can feel her terribly cold limbs starting to regain their warmth. She gulps. I watch her throat swallow my oozing blood.
Dude, that must taste awful.
Her tongue laps the wound. She's making quiet
people
noises
eat
as she
pig's
sucks my blood.
I don't like the taste of blood.
Ugh. She's taking keys from her servant, so true. It's a pleasant feeling, like my finger is melting. I feel the touch of her lips and the periodic caress of her tongue. Moreover, for each drop of blood I lose, I feel a sweet pleasure. I felt this pain somewhere else before. But right now, I can't remember when or where. All I recall is how insanely good it felt. She's only sucking my finger, and yet the pressure seeps into my wrist, from my wrist to my elbow.
He's feeling the moe.
Mhm.
Is it Moe?
It's the moe. You know,
The
he-
moe. The moe.
That's not what I meant.
I didn't know that this was what Moe meant, but
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, it's probably what
It's
hey, Molly Maz,
Hi, Molly.
Sakura is
Hi,
eating
Molly.
Shiro right now.
yeah, you know, sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
You know, see, I get it. And well, that's, you know, hello, Raku.
Hi, Raku.
It's
Please
Raku.
summon him. I'm so sorry you were summoned here.
Well,
That's all I can say.
Sakura
What?
is...
I can tell you the context, okay? Sakura's feeling tired and needed some blood.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this out there. This is not how you get blood into a person. This is not medically sound.
well,
I mean, to
You're-
be fair, this is in line with vampire lore, but
I mean, yes.
Do you think the bugs in Sakura made her like a vampiric?
the bugs are kind of
Maybe-
vampiric, so.
I
Yeah, those
mean,
bugs are vampiric.
Yeah.
She's
You know
just
what? There could be like a magic circuits thing happening here where I don't know.
see
We
Sakura
need to
just
transfer blood. Ooh.
Yeah.
We tell Sakura we love her, and Sakura says back, "But senpai, would you
I
love me if
know.
I was a worm?"
That
Can I just put something out there?
That's the worst. That's the worst thing that could have happened.
Red,
Yes,
can I
go
can I
ahead,
put
finish.
something out there?
I know you said like they couldn't just skip the dragon scene for Saber. I see no reason they couldn't have just cut this scene out entirely.
They want
Like I
you
don't
to-
think that they need to replace it with her biting his finger. I think they could have just cut this scene.
I do think that they could have just like
I don't-
not like I think the biting thing could have happened still, because I guess that's fine. They didn't need to do all the like all
It's
the-
not so much that the biting thing. Like I just don't see a reason why this needs to exist for the narrative. I will say though that I find it kind of funny.
The idea, I think, is because it's supposed to be like a romance scene, which it was leading up to be kind of a romance scene from Sakura's POV, not so much from Shiro. Shiro's POV is like, she's dying! Oh my god!
I think
Which is really funny. Like, I
I will
do-
say, pending.
yeah.
Having sexual scenes has been a theme of Sakura, so it does make sense this scene is here. Doesn't mean I like it.
Can I have a follow-up question to that then?
Go on.
Sure.
Would you say that this qualifies as a sexual scene?
Well, this is
Yeah?
what the sexual scene should have been.
Yeah, this is what it was supposed to be.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember all the dreams that were definitely wet dreams, but they couldn't say that they were wet dreams, pending?
But they did.
Uh-huh.
But instead, it just had like also vampirism
Like,
in them.
I do remember the vampirism earlier,
Uh-huh.
but I don't. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
The wet-
pending?
The wet dreams had a
Okay.
purpose. The wet dreams actually did have a purpose besides being wet dreams. This is actually
mean,
probably the
this
same
has
purpose.
Purpose, probably.
This is actually probably the same purpose as those dreams. Blood.
No, there's
Sylvester-
definitely a mana transfer issue here
Yeah,
Uh,
there's some...
because Sakura used more of her magic to recreate the book and to reclaim a writer or something like that, or just something with writer. So she already used
Oh
a lot
my
of her
God.
magic already, her mono.
Molly.
And I will state that
Molly, do you remember
In
what hand that was?
in Unlimited Blade Works, I think Rin was making crystals with her blood, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was.
Yes.
Oh my god, hold on. I need to check something.
Are you wondering if that's the arm that gets like?
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's the arm.
It is the arm, I
Is
think.
it? I'm looking.
All right, come
I
on.
really.
For the record, that is probably
Can
his
you
right hand.
advance this scene first because I really want to.
I try to look at-
Try to look at the
Oh,
facts objectively.
objectively.
I want his breakdown. I want his breakdown.
Sakura's
Was
drinking
Shiro
my...
always like more
blood,
tanner
enjoying her
than
shame.
Sakura, or just Sakura
Yes.
just more
Yes.
pale?
Yes.
No, can confirm that. That is entirely yes.
Yeah, what kind
Then
of Japanese person is also?
What's
so
the
tan?
problem with it? I don't know. Tell that to Archer, who's even more... It's the other arm.
Well,
It's
Archer's
the
more
other arm.
tan because
It's the
he's
other arm.
like he's lived through a bunch of places with a lot of sun. He got that melanin, whatever it's called.
Melanin?
Yeah, that word.
You can still have melanin and not be in the sun too.
How
it's just
much
the
blood did I
reaction to the
lose?
melanin makes it worse.
I actually thought the tanning of his skin came from overusing his magic circuits. Or was that why his hair turned white?
That's why his hair turned white.
This feeling of
It's called stress.
lethargy must
think-
mean...
It was implied in his post-apocalyptic world. He's just doing war all the time. So
It's called
that is-
stress.
That is given at least as much blood as a donation. Sakura licked my finger one last time, and then her lips
So a
quietly
pint.
released...
blood, you better eat a cookie.
Remember to donate blood so you can give it to a Sakura in need today.
Actually, it is important to donate blood. Please donate blood.
We look at each other, both saying nothing.
Before it becomes
Mandatory.
an emergency. It's better to donate blood when it's not an emergency, because a lot of people have a tendency to donate blood when there's an emergency going on, which is good and important, but sometimes they get an over amount of blood, and the problem is blood has an expiration date. You can't just like keep a pack of blood in the fridge for a couple of years. It's at most a couple weeks.
Yeah, I thought it was his magecraft that darkened his skin, which would also make sense why, you know, Emiya Alter has super darkened skin and also cracked skin. She looks in better shape now, but her insanity is still there. Sakura? I finally say her name. I pushed down the mysterious pleasure I felt from my finger and the worry I felt about it, that it was happening. Words are hard. Words are super hard.
Bless you.
Why are you blessing me? It's a hiccup.
People bless hiccups.
Do they?
Yeah.
Just do tight.
Suddenly, she lets go of my hand and scrambles away. Sakura,
They only last up to 42 days.
well, you don't have to say anything.
Well, it actually also depends, because if you need plasma, it can be a year, and if you need platelets, it's only 5 days.
Her voice is terribly faint. I look at Sakura's face and see that she has her hands on her lap and her eyes downcast, like she's cowering from me.
知ってますよね先輩
Donate blood today.
私は魔導の家で魔術師として教育されました血筋の違う私を魔導の魔術師にするためおじい様は私の体をいじったんですその結果が
There you go, Pinning.
こんな
She is quietly really explaining
魔力があり
what you're
私の
asking.
体が
Why she's taking his blood.
See, there you
Okay.
go.
And it is
See, it
legit.
is narratively important.
My black rage at Zoken Mato bubbles back up. But more than that, Sakura's pitiful emotional words moved me. But still, fuck that guy.
体の虫たちがうつき出すんですそうなっちゃうと私はどうしても我慢ができなくなる虫たちが魔力
It's
を
all about the worms.
The worms.
The
もっと欲しい
worms.
って言ってるんですだから
Well, the worms suck.
先輩
The worms do suck, that's true. Drank my blood, right? She
And
nods
you know what's
slightly.
the worst?
Huh?
I downloaded the download last night on
Sometimes
my
silence
computer
is the
for
most damning
HSR.
agreement.
魔術師の
Yeah.
血にはよく魔力が溶け
It didn't download for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
So now I have to wait until the stream's over to play the game on my computer.
You can just download it during the stream.
No, because then I'll drop out and you won't hear me do
Oh,
any
really?
lines. Yeah. For some reason, my Discord
the
really
new
hates me
patch
whenever I do it.
Probably isn't live yet. Yeah, the new patch isn't live yet.
Yeah, I'm watching a
It's
streamer.
saying it won't let me download. It won't let me play it until it's downloaded. So I'm gonna assume it's because I triggered it. So.
Well, the
Hitting-
game's offline right now.
I want you
Oh,
to know
there's that too.
that Jess and I have a flash flood in our area, so if you don't
Oh.
if you don't hear us, we're swimming.
Are you guys okay? Do you need to go do something?
It just
I wanna go
means
make
to be
food.
careful. Normally, now it depends. Normally, it just means that they have to be careful if they're gonna go driving and stuff
Oh,
or walking outside.
her magical energy
We should-
consumption must be intense.
It also kind of depends on the area you're in. Like, if
Holy
you're in the
shit,
area
Voice
that's
Guy
getting
is
the most
dying.
flooding, obviously you can't be in
What happened, Jess?
like a downstairs apartment.
Coin's
thing.
guy got like thrown across to my screen and got all bloodied up.
Now that Ryder has returned to her master, she managed to live a normal life without any problems before now. Though it hammers
Which it
home how
doesn't
heavy
seem
the
like
burden
it
is.
is.
No, she's looking at
どうか
us.
してますよね先輩が顔を背けたくなる先輩と一緒に帰った時からうつき出して先輩のこと
Wait, did we pass the scene in the? Did we pass my favorite scene already?
私を助けてくれるのに
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Probably.
So, yes, that's why Jay even knows about the scene because we showed it after the
Yeah.
scene happened.
That
So, uh,
sucks.
I could
I-
tell by how it was drawn exactly where the scene was.
おかしいですよね。
You
Supposed
can
to
always
be.
go back a few weeks and look at it. The video's still there on YouTube. Or
Yeah,
Husky
I'll
Oh,
Strange
do
do
you
voice
it.
mean
cuts deep
the,
in
the
me.
scene where he walks away?
Yeah, that
Yes.
scene.
Yeah, we did that.
His
I
favorite
don't remember where it
scene.
happened, so there's gonna be changes because one's based on the original version novel and then there's this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we did that last time.
Yeah, there could be changes. Like apparently in the original version, Shiro just walks away and abandons her. You know?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
weird
she's
way
like,
for them.
I'm not a
that's a weird way
I'm
for the
not a
game
pure
to end.
person anymore, and then Shiro just walks away. It's like, oh
Dramatic.
man,
Dramatically.
Shiro's cry. So Shiro's hard for that, hardcore.
That's the differences between the warnings.
先輩
The
は
thing.
私のことを一人の女の子として好きだって言ってくれたのに、私は先輩の血を吸うことしか考えられなかった。私たちが開けるうめき声しか聞けなかった。楽になりたい。早く楽になりたい。だから先輩が血が欲しいって。だから
Sakura.
本当は先輩が好きじゃなくて。
Was the line really all I could hear was just worms moaning? It really was. Okay, cool.
So wait, I don't really love you, but as long as I get to drink your blood, maybe it's all right if I love you. Like we make the joke as like, what could she possibly mean? But genuinely, I don't know what she means.
What did she just say?
I don't love you,
that's 'cause-
but if I get to
okay,
drink your
here's the
blood,
sentence.
then maybe
Okay,
it's
here's
okay
the
that I
sentence
love
context for that pending. Here you go.
Yeah?
Read the sentence.
you. All right, I'm sorry. How can a dirty person like me, who only feels good when she drinks your blood, have the right to be loved by you?
Yes.
so she is-
what she's implying in the previous line is that because she's not worthy of Shiro,
But
she
she's
doesn't feel
not
she is
saying...
worthy to love him.
She's not saying that. In fact, she explicitly said that she doesn't love him. She says, "How do I have the right for you to love me?" She doesn't say that I
because-
love you.
Okay, Pending,
My
now you need to read.
okay,
Now
yeah.
you need to read the context, please, Pending.
Pending. It's
Well,
because she
the
doesn't
fact she
feel
said
worthy
I
of
don't
him.
love you already rubs me off, right?
Like,
So
It rubs me the wrong way that
here's
she
my
said it.
understanding of the scene, which this could also be a Japanese translation thing. Because she is not worthy of Shiro, she does experience. Can you show up the last line again? Red?
yeah, go back. Like, she says, "I don't really love you."
Yeah.
So the idea here is that whether she does like him or not, she's blaming the worms on it.
Yeah.
The English translation sucks.
The English
That's what I got.
translation is definitely bad, but it's basically she can't tell if it's that she has feelings, but she again doesn't feel like she is worthy to have feelings. So she's also thinking maybe it's all right if I love you, because she doesn't. She's basically separating the worms activating lust versus love, which is why she says I don't really love you. I think it's more of like I don't know if this is love or lust kind of thing. It's a bad translation overall.
She,
It's-
yeah,
it's a
Molly,
really
she has
bad
worms.
She has worms, yeah. So it's like
She
she
has
does
worms.
have the
what-
worms.
so she like obviously
She has
she
worms.
does like him, right? She's liked him for a long time. The problem is
Yeah.
that she's so negative about herself and her situation that she's like, well,
Yeah.
maybe I'm not actually, you know. And there's
Yeah,
all
'cause
these
if you
problems
hate
in her
Well,
head.
yourself,
she doesn't
you're
think
gonna
she deserves. She doesn't think she's worthy for him, so she has all these demerits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the worms can make her feel good. So it's like, oh well, you know.
And then Shiro says,
basically the
then Shiro
worms-
confesses to her, and then she's like, I don't know if the feeling I have is real love or it's because of the worms.
Yeah.
Because she already knows she likes him, but she's not allowing her to continue liking him. But then Shiro confirms his own feelings. So Sakura wants to reciprocate, but can't because she doesn't know if it's actually
Right.
her own feelings or worms.
Yeah.
It's like it's
She doesn't know
multi-step
where
kind of
she
thing.
starts and where the worm. She doesn't know where the worms end and she begins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's obvious. Actually, I don't know why she's
Yo.
even asking. You aren't dirty at all, Sakura. You're beautiful. I'd love you even if you were a worm, he said.
This is where Shiro turns around in the video.
I hug her again and whisper in her ear. Is Sakura trembling and crying? Am I sad because I can't cry for her sake? You idiot. I'm not gonna hate you over a few drops of blood.
Baka.
Baka.
Wait, did we turn off the?
No, that's
no.
Shiro saying it.
Shiro,
Shiro saying it.
okay.
Well, you
Yeah,
want me
I'm
to
just
turn
saying
Japanese?
you Baka because
You
you
want me
know you gotta make her understand. She speaks Japanese, you know.
Yeah, you want me to turn Japanese Shiro on too? Damn,
No,
why
no,
don't you turn
no,
everybody
no, no,
on?
no, you're
Just
fine.
relax while
Red.
they're
I'm
talking,
sorry,
dude.
The problem is that it doesn't tell me who's speaking. It's not your fault, Red. You're fine.
We know who's speaking. It's not Sakura.
I thought it was Sakura for a second. Because Sakura saying "you idiot" could also be a thing. It's not, because that would be something Rin would say. But
I said that I love you. I've been lying to myself and trying not to notice all this time, but you're really pretty. So don't be so hard on yourself. It isn't your fault that your body's this way. I stroke her shoulders. Sakura leans on my shoulder, sobbing quietly. Besides, I was happy that you drank my blood. She's like, what?
That's weird, senpai.
It isn't weird. I'm happy that I can help you feel better, even if I can't cure you. Sakura, you may not know this, but like...
Okashi desu.
Sakura, you may not know this, but like, I'm happy when I can help people. So don't worry about it.
Okashi Shiro.
So don't worry about it. It'd be a real dilemma if you hated me for one thing that I can't, and I can't do a thing to help you. I give her a light, reassuring clap on the shoulder. If you're okay with my blood, then feel free to drink it any time. I'm glad that it makes you feel better. I imply that I'm glad I fell in love with her. Maybe she'll get it. Maybe she'll understand context clues, like me, a guy who can always read between the lines.
Me, Shiro, the king of context clues. I've always known. I chose not to.
I just pretended I didn't. It's a small,
that's
simple
very-
fact that I can be proud of.
There's infinite stratos of him.
I was
There's
about to
very
say,
infinite stratos
yeah,
of
they're
him.
like Infinite Stratos, where he just pretends to be the stupidest, most oblivious guy the whole time. But actually, he knows he's just trying not to die. He's like, dang, all these girls like me, but if I choose a single girl, I will probably die because the other ones will come after us. So I'll just
The
pretend
other
I don't-
nations will start fighting me.
I'll just pretend I have no clue. It's rough when romance is a death trap, you know? The small,
I mean,
simple
Sakura
fact I
is
can
a
be proud
death
of.
trap.
Damn, Jess. It's true, though.
I don't like this route. I already talked about it.
ごめんなさい先輩。私
Sakura keeps apologizing. Each time, I stroke her shoulder and let her know there's nothing to apologize for. She trembles uncontrollably, like a young child.
私先輩のことが好きです。好きだからこんな自分じゃダメだって。
Sakura speaking Japanese will keep fight. It's killing me.
Japanese Sakura's killing you?
Yeah, because Shiro speaks English.
Alright, but like, Japanese Saber didn't kill you?
Well, it's not a love confession.
Sure, sure.
私がまた苦しく
that is true. Japanese Saber did not do a love confession, in which our constant joke for generally anytime it's in Japanese is, "I'm sorry, I can't understand you. I can't hear you."
先輩が血を飲んでも
It's so funny. He's
私
like,
のことを嫌いになったりしませんか
what? She's like, I love Suki this, and then Shiro's like, what?
I stroke her hair and tell her yes. I don't know what she said, but I'll just keep saying yes. Make her feel better, I think. Sakura stops trembling and then she smiles, with tears still in her eyes.
私先輩を好きになってよかった。
I stroke her hair and I keep saying yes.
So
Yes,
essentially,
Sakura.
pending, she's just permitting herself to have feelings.
Yeah.
I feel a touch on my cheek, light yet full of affection. When I touch the spot where her lips gently kiss me, I brushed bright red. Like, I just remembered how. I blushed bright red. Yeah.
Mhm.
We've touched each other countless times, but I suddenly felt embarrassed. Well,
先輩
Mhm.
we separate, kneeling properly across from each other. Every time that happened, my everything that's happened is flooding my mind, and I can't move very well. Sakura seems to feel the same way, and we both look down around uncomfortably for a moment.
今日は本当にお世話になりました。私、部屋に戻ります。おやすみなさい。
Mhm.
Sakura stands up hastily. I don't have any reason to stop her, and I'm too shy to. Night, Sakura.
はい。おやすみなさ
What
い。
a weird way to read that line, Red.
What's wrong, Jay?
It sounds like you said a question, Night Sakura.
Night, Sakura.
No. It's because Shiro's like, getting over it. So he just said it like that. He's trying to get over whatever happened.
Mm.
She slides the paper door shut and leaves. Once I'm alone, I touch my cheek again. It was an unavoidable ordeal for Sakura, but I think back on it. I feel warm and fuzzy. Oh, time to sleep. I'd like to reminisce a little longer, but tomorrow will probably be a busy day, and I need to consider how to deal with Tosaka. I need to speak to Ryder too. I should probably call my buddy Kotomine and ask him about what happened last night, because I still don't really get it too much. Besides, the Holy Grail War still isn't over. I need to defeat the Mastermind, Zoken, and save. See, I really am sleepy. My mind and body are tired, so I should get a good night's rest and get my
This
head.
is why when you
in the
donate
game
blood, they
tomorrow.
give you like a cookie.
I could
I'm
go for a cookie.
dreaming. I should be asleep by myself, but something's snuggling up to me. I'm physically and mentally exhausted. I shouldn't be able to get up, and Sakura's back in her room. So if I'm sleeping with Sakura, it can only be a dream. ... Even in my
And we're
dreams,
back.
Sakura is sucking my blood. That's how titillating the experience was. I told her that I love her. She kept calling her my name, wanting me, and I want to reciprocate those feelings. Yo, guys, come on! Fucking sure I won't have any blood in the morning. ... Sakura is sucking my blood. Even in my dreams, she's sucking my blood. I'm literally in a dreamlike state. It wasn't enough. It feels even better if she kept going until one of us broke. Creation is gentle delight, while decay is a fierce pleasure. It's cathartic for both sides. ... What am I thinking? No matter what, as a human, my vision warps. Sakura isn't here. It was Sakura drinking my blood, but at some point it became something I don't quite understand. It's hot. Matsui. The ground under me is melting.
Fuck
I
you.
sink into a bog that's hot enough to scorch me. I drown in it, knowing that this is Sakura's body heat. I'm having a terrible nightmare. A sinister vision of a sea of hot coal tar. Save my video game. Woo!
Why are we saving the game?
Because we got past the day and now we're on day 10.
Oh,
What a
I see.
refreshing morning, apparently.
It's February 9th.
Dark Wood, Sleeping Beauty. Ugh, ... I open my eyes. I stick my arm up in the air for no real reason, stare at the ceiling, then let it fall on the futon. Feels kinda heavy. I keep gazing absently at the ceiling without getting up. It feels like my whole body is slow. My head is in a daze, and my body wants to rest. It feels like I'm missing 5 liters of blood, but that can't be right. That must be why I don't feel like getting up, even though it's already morning. Why am I so tired? Maybe it's the fatigue that has been building up. A lot happened yesterday, but I didn't go to bed particularly exhausted. I probably feel this way because I didn't sleep enough. Maybe I didn't sleep well. The blood will start flowing once I move around.
I like to state more than 2 liters is already Yugo Hospital.
Sakura's in much worse shape than I am, anyway. She's doing her best, so I can't
Wait,
let our
zoned
old
out.
dragon
Did you just say that
keep me
Sakura
down.
drank 2 liters of blood?
No, that was me saying that. That was us
That
saying
was
that.
Red. I was just
Okay.
correcting Red real quick. I was like, if it was 5 liters, he'd be dead.
Like I'm
Yeah,
just
but
like,
it was
how
a
much was in
joke
his
situation.
finger?
Yeah, but then he got sucked again while
Was
he was sleeping.
was she like vacuuming up the blood?
But then he
What
got sucked
happened?
again while he was sleeping.
Oh wait, did he? Did she?
That's why we had that
Yeah.
weird dream.
That's why we had the weird dream.
Oh.
She took another pint. She's
Oh, I
like,
don't know
for
about
the
that.
road, you know?
She's like, actually, I'm still really hungry.
Just like
One more pint for the road.
let's get one of those bag things so that she could have like a takeout container.
I pump myself up for the day and get out of bed. Ugh. Then the dizziness hits me again. This isn't for my body's slowness. I think it was our Scorpio friend. It's like, as soon as I look into my bedroom door, I remember what happened last night all too vividly. Ugh, I'd better get changed. Oh man, this is already making me blush. How am I going to talk to Sakura today? Alright, here goes.
I felt being that groggy this morning, but that was because I finally got to use a pain medication I hadn't
Oh.
been having for a while.
I'll be okay. I've already run the simulation a bunch of times. There's nothing difficult about it. It's just a good morning, like always. What am I getting so worked up for?
I'm really sleepy today.
Well, it's because
Hey, Sa.
Panina,
Yeah.
it's been so hot that it's been draining your energy and making you tired.
You know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. That is
that
actually
is
genuinely.
scientifically a thing.
Yeah. Now that you said that, that actually is probably exactly why I'm so tired.
It's like if you eat a lot of food, you get tired because your body's like, damn, I gotta
Yeah.
put my energy to work on this food.
Yeah.
I thought Sakura would be in the kitchen, but she's already putting breakfast on the table.
おはようございます先輩
Hey, Sakura.
Yeah. Morning, Sakura. Well, I tried to think of something clever to say, but it draw a blank. This just brings up like the hockey game last night. So Sakura, how about the game last night?
I
Like what?
mean, well, so hockey's not going on right now. We can talk to her about how France lost to
FIFA.
Spain.
Yeah.
yeah,
And how that one
it's February.
VTuber was rooted for
It's
France and then
February.
they lost again.
Which VTuber?
The one in which every single time they root for a team, they lose.
Morning,
So,
Sakura.
because like the only VTuber that I'm like very aware of that was doing World Cup stuff was Kiara, but I don't know if that's the one.
It was Essie.
Oh, Essie. Okay.
Every
Yeah.
time,
Just looked
because
really good.
every time Essie is like, "Yay, go team!" the team loses.
How unimaginative, even for me. Wait, I agreed her already, idiot, stupid, baka.
That's also why Kiara was upset when they found out who Essie rooted for.
God,
Was it
that-
Austria and Germany?
But
It might have been. I can't
Yeah,
recall.
Because I think Kiara is Austrian, so that was her first choice. But I believe that her second favorite team was Germany, which also.
pretty funny, actually. She was rooting for Argentina, but swapped to Egypt halfway through, to them losing, and then Argentina had a comeback. Is that how this works? Is that how these curses work?
No.
Somehow Sakura's play feels exactly the same, too.
I don't have a team that I'm really rooting for at this point. Like I was Canada and Morocco, and both of them are of course out, which is not surprising.
Her eyes go wide, as if she's realized the same thing. I must be making it the same face.
But like between
Ah.
Spain,
Here's all
Argentina,
the
and
teams that,
England, I don't particularly have a preference.
Here you go, pending. Here's all the teams that Essie has rooted for.
Let that make me
Yeah,
relax.
do this.
Go for Spain, pending.
We've
for
been-
Spain?
Yeah,
We've both been nervously
England shouldn't win.
looking forward to seeing each other.
I also don't want England to win. I need
Well,
Spain to
England-
win at this point.
England, Argentina is next. So, but
I don't want.
oh,
I don't want England to win.
why not England? Like, why not England specifically?
They don't have AC, and they deserve AC.
Oh, a good
I
win
don't
for a
know
third time, Sakura.
Them losing the
I feel myself
World
smiling.
Cup would convince
This
I'm just
time
saying,
I say it with
you're not
relief.
giving their citizens AC, and they should
お
lose.
はようございます。
That's true.
I guess
guess
that's
on a
fair.
Irish person, I
nationalism
also don't want England to win,
perspective.
man. Then we awkwardly start eating breakfast. Let's eat then.
いただきます。
Even though we try to carry on like we always do, I still can't stop feeling nervous. ... I move my chopsticks uneasily. Sakura eats cheerfully, like she's gotten used to it already. Is this something that girls are better at?
どうかし
What?
ました
Eating?
Eating?
お味噌汁のおかわりですか
I don't know. What is he wondering if she's better at?
No.
Yeah, is it really eating?
No, it's the fact
No,
that
I
he's
don't
still-
think it was genuinely eating. It's just that the conversation was on food.
No, it's that he's still like nervous about what happened, and she's acting more normal now.
I see.
No, I'm still on my first
Are
bowl.
girls good at repressing their emotions? Yes.
But
Great.
it's good, delicious actually. You see, it's hard for Shiro to suppress his emotions. He doesn't normally have
喜ん
them.
でもらえて嬉しいです
Yeah, that's true. He has no experience suppressing.
Yeah.
Except his childhood trauma. He's suppressed that real well.
Except when it comes out, but then he just suppresses it again, being like, "Oh,
Yeah.
well, it happens, you know." His smile squeezes my heart. I'm still blushing while Sakura is calm, so I dig into my food and hide my embarrassment.
That's one way of repressing your
Phew.
emotions.
I set down my empty bowl with a click, clink, clink. But all the side dishes on the tables are still untouched. It took all my effort just to focus on my soup and rice, so I didn't even notice the other food. Sorry, Sakura,
Yes.
but I'm at
He's
my
got to
wit's
get
end.
his strength up to make new blood.
He does. He
You know,
needs
if-
all those side dishes.
If only,
Yeah.
if only
They're
Saber was
probably
still
high
here.
in iron too.
If only
Yeah,
Saber
there you
was
go.
still here, so his sheath inside him could just replenish all his blood for him.
I know,
Mhm.
right?
I need some
Unfortunately,
time away.
Saber's dead.
Yeah, I mean the sheath is still
I
there.
just think it's worse that they're alone, and he hasn't, he still hasn't recovered. So him being alone with Sakura isn't doing him.
Can I ask
any
an
good.
obvious question?
All right,
Because Ryder has been brought up.
Yes.
Where is Ryder in all
She's,
this?
you know,
Like-
Ryder's just chilling out. Leave
She's
Ryder
probably-
alone, okay?
she's probably just in the corner watching.
I
Okay.
would because remember
Ryder's watching,
when
invisible.
Rin's had an archer like invisible just hanging out.
The only one who
Sure.
could turn invisible
So,
was
so
Saber.
Ryder is just choosing not to introduce herself to this conversation.
Yes.
She wasn't asked
Pending,
to.
it's up.
I will
It's
say
up?
Ryder does
It's
seem
up.
to be more of a
She's chilling, dude.
more of the type of person who, if you don't tell them to do something, they won't do the thing. So
Right.
if Sakura doesn't say, Ryder, come here and introduce yourself, Ryder's not going to do that.
No, I'm sure if you try to stab Sakura, Ryder will show up. So there's.
Oh,
He's helping you,
absolutely.
like,
That would be the difference. That's what Ryder, that's the only thing currently. But like for other social things, that's the case. The only reason we're so used to it is because Saber
yeah,
Saber
Saber,
couldn't go back.
yeah, Saber had a physical body. Not only did Saber have a physical body, so she couldn't turn into a spirit form, she gaslit us into thinking that it was our fault she couldn't be turned into a
Oh
spirit.
wow.
Oh wow, what?
There's
So?
like a cool mecha intro thing
Oof.
Yeah, that's how you know that it's
For what?
for HSR, the new
A cool
HSR patch is
anniversary.
up.
Oh
Really
yeah,
did.
yeah. I saw that.
The
And it
tactile retreat ends in
immediately
failure.
sends you to the warp thing.
yeah,
My
like
escape
every other
route
anniversary unit,
was cut
Yeah.
off before I knew it.
except for Evans ago.
I silently hold out
Alright.
my rice bowl.
All right, I will
おかわりです
I will
いっぱい
grab.
作りましたからたくさん食べ
Wait.
てください
Sakura returns my bowl with an extra large helping
Oh,
of
this
rice.
is for the light
breakfast
cone. I see,
resumes.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'll just have to deal with this. I'm already the only one blushing, so I can't let every single thing Sakura does throw me for a loop. Still, though.
Zero should just yell at Sakura.
Wait,
Stop being- stop-
Sakura. Do we have a problem here?
先輩問題って何ですか？
Monday night. She looks at me in puzzlement. In other words, Sakura doesn't see a problem with the rider sitting silently next to us. She's not even in spirit form. She's actually just been sitting here the whole time.
It's so funny because she just popped up in front of us. I'm like, oh, jump scare.
She
Fucking
wasn't
jump scare.
even in spirit form. She's just literally been sitting here this whole time. I mean,
Well,
I glance at a rider.
So the answer to the question is of where is Ryder is we are very oblivious.
Yes. Well, to be
Cool.
fair, he was groggy because of the blood stuff. So
She
Yeah,
seems to notice
I
the
mean,
imbalance I'm
yeah.
getting at.
She was
He's
too,
like,
Shiro
he's
was
like,
too
look,
busy
I
taking
have
notice of
lost
Sakura
a lot
and
of
every little
blood
thing he
today.
was
I don't
doing.
know what you wanted from me.
Oh, but by the way, this is
there's no
yeah, good
need
job.
to concern yourself with me. Continue your meal.
She urges just as gracefully as Sakura.
I feel like I'm going to be a little concerned about this.
彼女のことが気になってたんですか？
Why are you so concerned, Bendy? But it appears so.
Hang on.
It's true we have come into conflict several times. He must be uncomfortable sharing a table with an enemy. I don't remember what
that's
voice.
the-
I think
that's
this
the
is
po-
pretty close.
No, that is
Sure.
your voice, yeah.
Good.
そんなことないです。先
Alright.
輩、ライダーを恨んでなんかいないも
Is
の。
it alright?
It's alright.
Are you sure
Well,
it's
then,
alright?
Are you on your phone?
I gotta find my.
Man, this is a
Don't
pickle.
worry about what I'm doing.
I don't resent Ryder, but she's on the A list of people I'm bad at dealing with.
This is what happens when Pending doesn't have a role. He goes on his phone.
Don't worry about this. Hi, Saber. I don't mean to brag, but I still have a saber.
Damn. Damn.
Hey, Shadow.
Oh, well, you know.
Perhaps. It seems he's having trouble eating because I am here. I can take my leave if I'm being a nuisance.
だからそんなことないです。ね、先輩はライダーがいても構いませんよね。
I'm in a tough spot, but I'll say.
Oh, where are you going, Pending? Come
Oh,
back here. You
if
got a
only-
thing to do.
Okay, I
only-
have to make a choice.
If only
Yeah,
Piggy
of
was
course you
here.
do.
Okay, give me a second. Let's see what my options are.
I,
The last option.
Okay,
There's only
so
one correct option here.
I'm fond of her. I can't deal with her. More importantly, aren't you gonna eat Ryder? I mean, I immediately know which one I want to pick. I immediately know which one I
If you
want
don't
to
pick
pick.
this one, it's not, you know.
you
it's
know
so
which
funny
one
to
you,
pick.
you know which one you want to pick, which means you're not thinking about it.
Well,
You should just pick
okay,
it.
I like the one I want to pick is more importantly, aren't you gonna eat Ryder?
Let him pick it.
Is there any reason I shouldn't pick that?
I don't know. I don't even
I
know.
don't know.
For all I know, this has Sakura points applied to it. I guess technically it would check if it had Sakura points applied to it, but
I'm gonna say more importantly, aren't you gonna eat Ryder?
All right.
All right,
it's
let's
time,
see.
Red.
there are. Oh my god, we got Sakura points for that.
I got soccer
See,
points.
this is what Shiro would do. This is what Shiro would do.
Yeah.
Shiro would be like, "How come you're not eating, Ryder?"
Come on, Ryder, aren't you hungry? Aren't you a hungry little Ryder?
I know all servants eat food. Look at how Saber did.
If I'm being honest, it's hard to deal with her. Still, I know that Ryder is on our side. Ryder being here isn't what bothers me. Rather, aren't you going to eat, Ryder? Sakura and I are eating, so it's awkward if you just sit there. I'm uncomfortable that Ryder's the only one not eating.
I am not eating.
Ryder, this is the cooking spin-off now. You have to eat. Oh, she's kind of upset. Why not? Servants get hungry too. Saber didn't say so, but she ate a lot.
She is different from the rest of us. I have no interest in human nutrition. And to begin with, your way of eating is not suited to me.
Oh, well, if you can't use chopsticks, you should have just said
Wait,
so.
Did the Holy Grail not teach everyone how to use chopsticks? It
Oh, I
only
don't-
taught
I
Saber
don't-
how to use chopsticks?
Hold on, I don't think... I'm thinking that's not what she means.
Oh.
先輩
Hang on, I'm going to go get Ryder a spoon and some plates.
そうですねそれじゃあ私はオムレツを作りますそれぐらいだったらすぐです
Ryder doesn't know how to deal with this. She's like, what's going on?
Sakura.
いいからライダーご飯
Is it what she
初めて
means?
でしょ
My gosh.
これからライダーにはお世話になる
Jess, I have terrible
せ
news.
めてこれぐらいさせてください
Uh-huh.
Rin is not on the banner yet.
Rin is not on the banner yet.
What?
She's not going to be there for like another 10 days.
Oh.
Sakura comes to the kitchen cheerfully.
I'm so sad.
Should we make her soup while we're at it? I have some extra. What's that word? Jade? Say that word.
Consomme.
Consomme.
いいですねトマトも余ってますし
Hey, Shadow, are you here to console me in my time of need?
And so Sakura starts making breakfast for
By
Ryder.
making you more hot.
Hey, Saber.
It's
Now
also
both of the cats are here.
it's also the
Are you-
sense that even if like the Holy Girl probably didn't teach Saber, and she probably learned quickly, but she also was here 10 years ago. So like,
She was.
you know, maybe 10 years ago, Kiritsugu Emiya walked into the room, looked at Saber, just threw like instant ramen at her with some chopsticks and walked off. And Saber's like, what do I do with this? Why do you never talk to me,
Hey.
Kiritsugu Emiya? Why do you
I got more terrible news.
Oh.
The cats didn't come to console me. The cats came to me because they want food.
Oh, are they telling you to walk over to the bowl?
Yeah, I'm walking over to the bowl now. They're guiding me.
Ryder watches from the living room as Sakura happily shovels back and forth.
Ending. If
Yeah.
you do 200 pulls, you get a free light cone.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't know
a free Archer or Gilgamesh light cone.
Yeah.
It's 9 a.m. by the time we finish breakfast. We skip school. Now that things have gotten this serious, I don't feel like going to school until the Holy Grail War is over. One of the reasons I went to school was to fight together with Tosaka. Now that our alliance is over, there's no point in going out during the day. And most of all, it's too dangerous to let Sakura go outside. It's also too... We might run into Fujine, and we can't have her in our storyline anymore. She's too comic relief, and we're too serious in our story.
No, not Fujine. Bring her back.
We'll see her when we die.
Oh.
She acting like she's in good health, but she could collapse any time, like she did yesterday.
Wait, no. What didn't she get affected in the hospital, or is that a different
Hard to say,
storyline?
really. Kotsumine, well, people are going to school, so she must be in school now. Kotsumine's treatment bought her time, but Sakura is walking
I mean,
on a
just,
tightrope.
the school is still there, so I don't think she's affected.
Well, you could still be a teacher and get sick, and the school will still run even if you're sick.
yeah, but I'm saying in the last two routes, the school got kind of like under renovations because of the bat fights there.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
right.
got injured, right, in the other routes too, but she recovered really quickly. She's always the first person who recovers.
Yeah, but nothing bad happened in the school this time.
Well, that's not true. We fought at the school.
What I mean is,
Sakura
that
got
no
splashed in
students
school.
were harmed except for Sakura.
Yeah, the only time she was out when
No one was
yeah,
harmed in the making of this storyline, except for Sakura.
except for Sakura and Shinji.
And
Yeah,
Shinji.
Shinji was harmed.
But I can't let him get anywhere near Sakura, especially in her delicate state.
Well,
There's
Saber
nothing-
was fine too.
There's nothing I can do if crest worms inside her start moving again. Shinji used the drug, but Zoken was the one who implanted the crest worms, so he could probably activate them again just by looking at her. ... And Kotomine did say that Sakura doesn't have much time left. I'm the only one who knows that. I can't even tell Sakura or Tosaka. What I need to do now is end the war while Sakura still doesn't know the truth. I don't have the power to save her.
Because you know what girls love? You not telling them that they have a limited amount of time left.
Listen, if she wins the Holy Grail War and gets the Holy Grail, it won't be a problem. Us not quite realizing that the Holy Grail will, like, blow up the city to make her not, I don't know, not have
Look, the
worms
Holy
anymore.
Grail is supposed to give you one wish, and that's all they know.
I don't know how the Holy Grail will blow up the city from making a wish of get the worms out of Sakura, but the Holy Grail will be like, all right, I got the worms out of Sakura, and then the
What
Sakura
if the
exploded.
it gets
in
the
the city.
worms out of Sakura, and the worms infect
to
everyone in the city?
This
You know?
worm starts detonating.
The worms just start going out. The worms are like, all right, we're done, bye, and then they just go outside and just blow up the town. They're like, oh man. But it would be easy to save her with the omnipotent power of the Holy Grail.
先輩、さっきから怖い顔して変ですよ。学校は休んじゃいましたし、ゆっくりしていいと思いますけど。
No, I'll rest once this war is over. Right now, I need
I'll
to think
rest
about
when I'm
ways.
dead.
I need to think about ways to win it.
先輩、戦いってまだ続ける気なんですか？
Her anxious tone is a little unexpected. ... I've had a hunch for a while now that Sakura has no intent to fight. She should know that the Holy Grail is the only way to heal herself, but she doesn't even consider it an option. She has an aversion to fighting. Sakura is extremely afraid of hurting other people. That isn't wrong, and I don't intend to deny her feelings. Sakura can stay the way she is. I'm the one who made her cry, and it's my role to fight. Yeah, I'll keep fighting. I'll try to resolve things peacefully when I can, but it won't always go that way. I don't imagine Zoken will let you go. I'm sorry, but I can't let him get the Holy Grail. I will be killing him. Of everyone that I'm going to be fighting today, he's the one I'm sure killing. There are 4 masters left. I'm going to make sure that you're the one who wins. And then we'll have you use the Holy Grail.
そう言ってもらえるのは嬉しいです。けど、先輩、遠坂先輩と戦えるんですか？
If she gets in the way, I will. Honestly, the Holy Grail is dangerous, and I'd rather leave it up to her. I'm sure she could handle it safely, and she'd probably help you.
そうでしょうか。あの人は魔術師です。私みたいに弱い人間
And Jay, why you gotta be such a bitch?
考えてくれないと思います。 ...
I can't deny it. I can't fully deny that. Tosaka is a good person. I know that.
Oh, I
But
broke
she's
the
still a
YouTube chat
full-fledged
again.
mage. Yeah.
It
Last night,
happens.
she said that she'd kill Sakura. Even if that's what the situation called for at the time.
Look,
she
it's
still
already
made her
weird that
choice.
in order to fix my YouTube chat, I have to open YouTube in a different browser.
She still made her choice, and that was fully ready to carry it out. So, if it turns out that even the Holy Grail can't save Sakura, she'll have gained a weapon even more powerful than Archer that she can use to end Sakura's life. You're right. I don't think she's capable of doing that. She can't kill you, Sakura.
どうしてそう思うんですか？先輩は。
Well, I don't have any proof, but she's an amazing person at her core. I think she would choose a future that contains a ridiculously happy world where she doesn't have to lose anyone. So it'll be okay. I'm sure that Tosaka will help you in
Pretty
the end.
sure it'll be okay.
Tosaka is extremely selfish and wants everything.
先輩は遠坂先輩がその
Hmm?
Oh, I really broke the chat this time.
先輩がそう言うなら私も信じてみます。
Okay, though I'd feel a little pathetic if I left it up to her. I should be the one who protects you. I took Sakura's hand and made my choice. I can't let anyone else take my role. I'm going to do whatever I can to make Sakura happy.
先輩、気持ちは嬉しいです。だけど先輩はもう戦える状態ではないと思います。セイバーさんもいなくなって、遠坂先輩とも対立してしまった。先輩はもう聖杯戦争に関わる必要はありません。だから今まで通り、どうか先輩の日常に戻ってください。
You do have to wonder, right? Because he's not like, he doesn't have Saber. He's not learning, he's not cheating to learn how to use his powers from watching Archer. He's just like base Shiro Emiya right now, you know?
Yeah, he's just a guy.
He's a guy with too many circuits. It's fine. He'll
He
figure
does.
it out.
He can't unlimited blade works. All he has is his hot rod.
Yeah, that's all he has.
Yeah, it's not a metaphor.
It's never your
Do you
fault,
think
Zoe.
maybe actually, I got a theory.
Yeah, a game theory.
I'm sorry. I just saw Shadow. There's
Saber?
a new box that both Shadow and Saber like. So I see Shadow slowly approaching the box, and then Saber's head springs out of the box. So it's comedic from my perspective. Anyways, maybe all that iron he has from the fact that he's got a hot rod in him. Maybe she especially likes his blood because it's high in iron.
Ah, of course.
We should have known.
Yeah. Yeah.
I found the Warrior Saber's master. I choose to become a master of my own will, not because I accidentally stumbled into the war. But I can't back down now. I'll fight, even if I'm alone. I'm going to see this through to the end. It's the only way I can repay Saber for going along with my selfishness.
Shadow, did Saber steal your box?
I won't stop fighting. That's why we need to decide on our direction going forward. Is that alright with you, Ryder?
I do not mind. Your opinion is correct. What about you, Sakura?
Ryder's out here is like, I don't mind. You're right. We should go out there and fight. I am a servant, by the way. That's what we do.
That is my job, you silly.
Sakura is silently like, you know, I have my actual master back. I don't have to work for that Shinji guy who sucks. Which means I
Really
don't
does suck.
Which means I don't suck anymore either.
Remember when our first introduction to Ryder was Shinji talking about her being a terrible person?
It's like, you know, I went from being like the worst servant in the war to being, you know, higher tier now. I'm pretty good. I'm up there now, you know.
That sounds like the title of an isekai. I was the worst servant, and then I became the best servant in the war.
You know, turns out that being Medusa, that's a brand name. That's a brand name right there. Everyone knows me. I got a really big renown bonus. Sure, you know, I got my head cut off, but everyone knows the story. Good. She seems to have
Apparently not enough, though. They don't remember the whole Pegasus thing.
All right. Before we start the meeting, though, I look at Ryder. Since breakfast, I've gradually gotten used to Ryder's presence in the living room, but there's still something I want to address.
What is it?
Your eyes. Do you mind taking off your blindfold when you're at home? I know about your Mystic Eye already, so you don't have to hide them. Isn't she uncomfortable keeping the blindfold on?
Sakura is panicking right now. You mean you find it visually unappealing?
Yeah, to be blunt, putting that aside, it has to be
How
uncomfortable.
ableist of you, Shiro, that you told the blind person to take off their
Well,
blindfold.
well, first of all, she's
She's
not
not
blind.
blind, but
It has to be uncomfortable. It's a waste of your good look. So why don't you get more comfortable?
Wow. So he says, Master. I believe it's up to you in that case.
Eh?
To be fair, Shiro did just say you look hot without your blindfold on.
But why is Sakura so strongly against it?
Man, maybe it's because you just called a girl hot.
Why not? Does it bother you that she keeps her blindfold on? Doesn't it bother you that she keeps her blindfold on?
困りません。大体ですね。ライダーの目は魔眼なんですよ。ちょっとした弾みで魔術にかかっちゃったらどうするんですか。
Huh? Would that happen, Ryder?
It would. My eyes are more like wicked eyes than mystic eyes. Even if I conserve my magical energy, it would be difficult to stop them from affecting you.
Ah, damn. So you can't control your own eyes?
My brand.
My brand, you know? That's my brand.
It's my brand! I cannot. That is what they are known for. However, you can expect them to have a lesser effect than they did yesterday. As you know, my mystic eyes have the power of petrification. The cognitive erasure they cause when the target is taken by surprise is weakened. So your body should not petrify as quickly.
I see. So I wouldn't get instantly paralyzed like I did yesterday.
That depends on the situation. If you let your guard down, the mystic eyes would have an increased effect.
Hmm. Well, it looks like I'd be safe as long as I don't mess up. So I think it should be okay. This show would be a guy, dude. Even if I get caught up in your mystic eyes, we're on
Just
the
give
same
her some
side.
glasses.
So he could just set me free.
I'm literally wearing a blindfold. It's the exact same purpose as the goddamn glasses would be. Jess. That is
I
true.
don't know. I've seen her wear glasses before, and it seemed all right.
She
I
you
will
get
not
magic
kill
glasses.
you in that sense.
Yeah, we gotta get
There
magic
is
glasses.
no
Like
danger
the
to
like
your
the one
life.
that Akko
Uh-huh.
gives to
ダメ。
Uh-huh.
ダメったらダメです。ライダーの目は石化だけじゃない
In
から
fact, Jeff, they're probably the same kind of glasses since they both restrict mystic eyes.
has to be.
I mean, they come from the same person.
Are you gonna click the line?
I'm talking about glasses, Jay. I'm sorry. I didn't know you're such a glasses hater. I didn't know you hated glasses, Jay. Is there anything else you hate?
Trust me,
Someone who
Jane,
wears
these
glasses and I have
Special
to get new
glasses will work. Okay.
You think so?
Oh, I know so.
This is also true. So let us keep the seal on.
Sakura pats her chest in relief. ... question mark. Anyway. I'm not really sure what that was about, but Ryder's going to leave her blindfold on. Okay, I'm curious, but if that's what you prefer, then do that.
Yes, I do not like my bare face. Oh, like to bare my face. Let us avoid this topic in the future.
Ryder says it coldly, her earlier levity gone.
Wait, was
Really
she
sorry, dude.
she had levity earlier? No one told me. Okay.
She really is hard to read. Maybe we're just not very compatible. Let's get back on topic. Going forward, I think we shouldn't let Sakura go outside. It's too dangerous, and if she runs into Zoken, it's too dangerous if she runs into Zoken. I'll deal with the old man.
Either way, if you see someone who has a blindfold or an eye patch on them, don't tell them to take off their eye patch or blindfold.
Yeah,
It's kind
but
of fucking rude.
but he knows that she has them on because of her magical eyes.
Yeah, but what if she has sensitivity? He doesn't know that, and she obviously
Well-
just said she's uncomfortable with her face being out.
Yeah, she said it afterwards.
She did say it afterwards, but I'm just saying,
And in
in
fairness,
general,
Jay-
that is a
and
recommendation.
And also, Jay, let's also remember this. She's a servant, a mythical creature from long past. Some could even say a fictional lore. Mythology,
yeah.
even.
I'm just saying
Medusa.
in real life, god damn it, didn't I not say if you meet someone in real life, don't tell them to take their blindfold
Alright.
off?
Pending.
Yes.
If you ever run into Medusa in real life, tell her not to take her
Yes.
blindfold off.
Okay. I got a question.
Oh
for
my
you.
gosh, she wears a maid outfit.
Go on, Pending.
Should I do a tempo for Himiko?
Yeah.
If you want to.
I'm not sure what to say to that.
I don't have any.
Look, she adjusts her glasses like a intelligent person would.
I'm sure there are ways to beat him, but I haven't given much thought to picking one. Well, my fate depends on my
I
next
mean,
choice.
she does the stereotypical glass.
I have
pose,
multiple
in which you
options.
push back
Yes,
your
yes.
glasses because it
Out
falls
of-
off your face.
When
Out
you,
of-
yeah, so when you readjust your glasses because it makes you seem smarter.
Out of them, the most viable one would be. They didn't give me an option. Was there supposed to be an option there? I don't know if there's supposed to be an option there, but
I don't think there was, but there you go, Shiro.
I think we should cooperate with another master. I'm gonna check.
They did not give you an option.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's straight, so. You know, last time they did this, we were on a dead ending that we had to go back like 2
I mean,
days or
that is
something.
possible. That might be what's happening right now.
I'm not
I
saying
don't
that
know,
we
we
can
got a lot of Sakura
to
points.
sympathize with us, but there may be someone willing to help us defeat Zokin.
他のマスター
Mato.
I wonder if we could have too many Sakura points.
ですか？
I mean, don't you also need to have what's her face's points?
Yeah, we need to have Ilya points too, but I don't know if we can have too many Sakura points. We can have not enough. We can have not enough Ilya points. I don't know
Is
if we
there a
can have too
time
many.
where you can where you have to choose between Sakura and Ilya points though?
I don't know.
I think there has been one or two.
Oh no, not her. I'm acquainted with Berserker's master. Her name is Ilya, and she'll listen to what I have to say. To be honest, I can't leave Ilya be either. She is also the heroine of this route, along with Kotomine Kirei. That is why I must converse and hang out with all three of you. Just like aside, I have no idea what Zokin will do next. He was willing to
Is
force
the priest pulling for Rin?
he was willing to force Sakura to fight by planting worms in her. Ilya and Berserker are much stronger in direct combat, but Zokin is a schemer. He knows he can't win in a duel, so he'll use other methods. So Ilya can't get careless, even if she has Berserker.
Berserker, you want us to ally with that mad warrior?
We don't necessarily need to be allies, but we could convince them not to attack us. And even if we can't work together, I want to warn them. That girl came to this town all alone. Ilya was raised to be a master and given the name Einsburn. She's more than just a stranger to me.
そう
She's literally my sister.
けど先輩。
Is she getting jealous because she doesn't know?
Yeah, she showed me before. I still remember the way there. It really is a big forest, so I'm sure it won't be easy to get there. But it should take about half a day.
半日。それって今から行くってことですよね。
Yeah, it's better to strike while the iron's hot. And if I go now, I can be back by nightfall. It's a rush decision, but a timely one. I've been wanting to thank Ilya for her help yesterday. Moreover, I have a feeling that everything will change once I bring up Zokin's scheme in the unknown shadow. I'm leaving. I'll be back as soon as I can, so try to get some rest in your room.
わかりました先輩。それならせめてライダーを連れて行ってください。何かあっても必ず ライダーが守ってくれますから。
Oh, right. That would be safer. But I can't do that. It's just as dangerous to leave Sakura at home by herself. No, much more dangerous since she can't defend herself against Zoken. No. Ryder, you stay with Sakura. If Zoken shows up, avoid fighting since that will use up magical energy. Take Sakura and run. He won't be able to keep up with you. ... Ryder solemnly nods, as if she had the same idea. See? Ryder agrees with me. You need to stay home today, Sakura.
けど先輩だって危険です。あの森は今。
Don't worry. I know if it looks dangerous, I'll run away immediately. Ilya doesn't have any interest in people who aren't masters anyway. I won't be in any danger. I give Sakura a reassuring clap on the shoulder and leave the living room.
So this is now the second time he's given her a reassuring clap on the shoulder.
I was thinking about that too. Now then. First, I'll go to the shed and prep something I can use as a weapon.
Do we need to have a reassuring clap on the shoulder counter that we will never use?
Oh, we skipped the shed. We skipped the shed.
I know, it's tragic. Sakura sees me off as I
we didn't get to see the hot rod.
No.
Sakura sees me off as I leave the Emiya house.
You know,
I'm
it's
carrying-
funny that we're talking about a hot rod in a shed because any person out of context would think we're actually talking about a motorcycle in a shed. But we are
Yeah,
just
that would
literally
make a
talking
lot
about
more
a hot
sense than
rod.
the reality.
I'm carrying 2 wooden swords and a tubular shinai bag, and something light to eat later. I don't have a map or a compass. I still have a sense of direction I got from the magecraft Ilya cast on me. All I could do is rely on the memory of what I saw and my own intuition. It isn't 10 o'clock yet. 1 hour by taxi, then 4 more by walking through the forest. I hope it really takes that long. Anyway, I'll have the taxi drive slowly while I look for the entrance to the forest I saw the other day.
Through the forest. Sorry,
Once I find
just
it.
reminds me of a stupid kid's song.
I'll leave the car and walk the rest of the way. If all goes well, I should make it to Ilya's castle before sundown. I'll think about what to do next when once we meet Ilya. Someone's cheering me. Who's cheering me? Oh,
Huh?
I guess it must have been Saber? That's weird. Huh? I hear something nostalgic from behind me. That business-like, cool way of addressing me. The way she says my name politely yet awkwardly, yet as kindly as she could.
Oh, was that
Say-
supposed to be? Oh,
I say a name that I can't possibly be here.
yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, sorry about that.
Well, it's okay. He thought it was Saber, which, you know, is he's dead, but...
Oh, right, I'm reading lines. Wait, I have something to say before you leave. I thought you had already
Ryder.
left, so I thought I didn't have any more lines.
As I turn around, I accept reality. This is Ryder. The girl who said my name in that way isn't here anymore. Sure, but make it quick. I'm on the clock.
I just have one question. You said that you would protect Sakura. You have yet to tell me why, Shiro Emiya.
So you don't trust me?
Yes. I do not know you as well as Sakura does. ...
That makes sense. Ryder wants to protect Sakura, not me. So she probably wants to know what I'm thinking, at least. Ugh. I'm only going to say this once, so don't ask again. I'm not being vain. I just don't like saying it in front of others. Okay. I love Sakura. But that's not all. Last night, I gave Sakura my...
It appears so. Her magical energy was stable this morning. Without an external supply of energy, she would have suffered from another fever. But what of it?
That's all. I love Sakura. That's all the reason I need to protect her. I think it's perfectly natural for a man to protect the woman he loves.
Seeing that this rider is based off of the one that is cursed, I think, by Athena for things, that's not gonna make a lot of sense for Medusa.
What? Medusa has 2 like other siblings.
They were cursed also.
They were cursed also.
Yeah, but they, they're cursed together
Yeah, but
as trauma bonding.
But
It does-
okay,
it doesn't end well
sibling
for any
love
of them.
is different from romantic love.
and also,
Yeah, but it's still It still like comes. It's still the same type of.
Also,
story is,
I'd like
given
to
the
point
love,
out that
but-
Shiro is a guy, and the reason that she got cursed is because a guy
she's
did
just so hot.
things he wasn't supposed to do. Eh?
She's
And then she
just-
got cursed.
She's
But
just
he's
so
a
hot,
guy.
you know. He's a guy.
Yeah. So
He's a
I'd like
guy.
to say, trust of men, not Medusa's thing.
But you know, trust in women also probably not that high up there.
Not that much higher either, but probably a little bit higher because he does, like you said, she has the two sisters. But trust in men is definitely going to be real low. And you will fight for her sake? You say that is your goal, to heal her body. Will you give her the Holy Grail and not use it for your own benefit?
Oh, I'll use it. I don't know what the Holy Grail is, but I'll use it as much as it takes to make her happy.
You'll make Sakura happy.
Yeah. She suffered alone all this time, so I'll do whatever it takes. I was talking to you. I'll do whatever it takes to make her just as happy. Ryder says nothing. She just stands there. Maybe now she
No,
knows
I
why I'm
left,
embarrassed to say this
apparently.
out loud. All right, I answered your question. Now it's my turn to ask. It's a request too. Will you hear me out?
We don't have a cake, but yes. If it's within my power, I will hear you out.
It's simple. Can you pronounce my name with a different accent than the one you used earlier? Yeah, Saber, he's traumatized by Saber dying. It's like, you sounded a lot like Saber earlier, and I didn't like that.
I'll put more emphasis on the S. Very well. Shido, then?
No, that's how you say gray wax. Grave wax. I don't know. People, I don't know.
Shido? Shido. Shido. Shadow. Shido. Shido. No, Shido. Shido.
Right at graphics with the pronunciation.
God damn. See, I already struggle with the proper pronunciation.
How many
I'm
routes are
pretty
in this
sure I'm
game?
not doing it correctly.
There are 3 routes in this game. Guess not then. I just caused her more trouble by making her try multiple times. Ryder's blindfold and dark clothes give her a thorny image, but she's actually quite sociable. Somehow I get the impression that she would have been a little clumsy in her private life. Sorry, you can just say it the old way. Well,
Shido.
we're still on the 3rd one.
Is this pronunciation correct, Shido?
Yeah, no complaints. Sorry for being selfish.
Selfish? You didn't like it when I said it. When I said it the other way, right? I think it's only right of me to correct my pronunciation.
Oh, not at all, actually. I liked it. Yeah. Because I liked it that I don't want anyone else to say it that way. I know it's a silly thing to get hung up on, but I wanted to be the only one to say my name that way. I really am just being selfish. You didn't do anything wrong.
This is why I don't trust men. Very well, then I won't ask why.
Yeah, anyway.
I thought that line was in there at first.
I'm leaving. Take care of Sakura, Ryder. Sorry, there's a girl I knew who liked you said my name exactly like that. Can you not do that? I wait at Ryder and start running. First, I need to go to the intersection.
She's a
and power taxi.
blindfold on. I mean, I guess she could potentially still see. I just.
Of course, she can somehow see.
Right.
Yeah, she can sense people's mana.
Or something. I don't know. She can definitely see.
What, you mean she's your Stola?
I'll take it to the outskirts of town and find an entrance to the forest that I've only seen once.
Well, I don't know how. I guess if Justola can also do it.
Interlude.
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 Who do you think is in the interlude?
I think an old man is. Oh, I'm wrong.
He is left alone. There is no longer any meaning to the boys' war. No longer a
To
master.
or in?
Do you think Kotomine
Who
is like
cares?
narrating this?
No longer a master. He charges off.
No,
into
I think
danger.
it's Sakura.
Meanwhile, the girl who is the cause of it all is resting it. I don't know. It could be Kotomine narrating it.
It could be Kotomine.
It's narrating about Sakura, but it could be Kotomine. He has that narrator voice.
He
The
does have
reality
narrator
seeks in.
voice.
Was that supposed to be me?
Who else would it be?
Look, I don't know. Maybe Kotomine showed up. He's gone to the forest. Do you regret this, Sakura?
in that bag.
The servant inquires her master's feelings. Eyes gloomy, the girl shakes her head once.
後悔なんてできないでしょ大体そんなもの今さら何の意味もない
Yes, it was a pointless question.
けど辛いことだけじゃない私ね不謹慎だって分かってるのに嬉しい先輩が
Bless
私
you.
のために
Thank you.
何かしてくれるのは純粋に嬉しいから
Even as she says it, pain fills her expression. Her lips feel practically sewn together by her guilt. She even speaks of joy, even as she speaks of joy.
けどそれは間違ってるおじい様は容赦なんてしない
Sama.
先輩が戦う限り常に死の危険性がある
You better make sure you're saying Oji-sama correctly.
何より
It'll be a problem for her if she lets him get involved any further. The future holds nothing good for either of them. That's why she hoped he would give up on the war and go back to their normal life. She doesn't have much time left anyway. She's dying
she already
after all.
knows.
She prefers to live the rest of it for him. However, beneath that desire, she feels a glimmer of hope that his fighting might allow them to be together longer. No, she's simply delighted to see that her beloved is fighting and getting hurt on her behalf. She doesn't want him to fight, but she's overjoyed that that he's doing it for her. Two competing wishes vie in her heart, and she's stuck, unable to decide which one matters more.
嘘結婚なんてしてないくせに
She mumbles in anguish, keenly aware of her own dark nature. That's right. Actually, she wants him to fight. She wants him to save her, to make up for all the time during which he had never noticed her. So, it's alright
You
if he
never
gets her.
noticed me, senpai. Fuck you.
Senpai, I'm glad you love me, but you have to. There's like these 2 years.
I want
that you didn't-
reparations.
There's like these 2 years you didn't notice, and I need you to pay for that. She's thinking something she never should. She clenches her chest in pain. The worms inside her wriggle up and down her nerves, as if responding to her dark desires. It was only an instant. That single thought of him getting hurt is enough to make the worms violate her body even more. Wriggle, wriggle. Wriggle, wriggle. Wriggle, 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 wriggle. All
This
the
is supposed to
squirm-
be a serious scene.
wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. All the squirming in her body starts to make her ears ring. A chill runs through her body. My body's so disgusting, so wicked, to be aroused by something like this. The worms that dissolved in her blood become a sweet poison, eating her body. They swell and roil like waves, swallowing her consciousness. When she gets aroused like this, she always thinks, these defiled arms and legs can't be human. The dark longing makes her stumble, and she tumbles to the ground in a tangle of hair and limbs. She can't stop breathing. Her spine fuses together like sticky sap. There's no different. It's not different from things attached to her nerves. The more she tries to resist them, the deeper the worms invade her nerves, melting her mind away until she feels like she's become a worm. Yeah, I told
Would
you.
you still love me, senpai, if I was a worm?
See? The ominous vision grips her entire body.
Sakura.
大丈夫。私はまだ平気です。それよりお願いライダー。どうか先輩についていってあげて。
I'll go if you order it, but Sakura, your body will not last much longer. Having me act will only shorten your remaining life. Are you sure about this?
どうせ長くないもの。私今はちゃんとしてるけど、気を抜くとね、自分が何をしていたかわからなくなるの。日に日に記憶が曖昧になって、手足の感覚もない。
Tick, tick,
時
tick.
間の感覚だってもうバラバラで、一日が長く続い
It
てく
could
れ
be
ない
screaming
んだ。
children, Jay.
It could be screaming children, but why are we having a clock in this room?
見送ってから
It made sense in the bedroom. There's no clock in this room.
So he can look at the time whenever he needs to get to school. While eating breakfast. She says
Is not what the TV's for?
she says it as it doesn't particularly bother her. She's already accepted her death. Even if she tries not to shamefully cling to hope, she wants to protect him.
I understand. By your command, I will guard Shiro Emiya.
ありがとう。ごめんね、ライダー。私がダメになったら、すぐに新しい人と契約して。先輩はちょっと嫌だけど、ライダーならいいかな。
She forces herself to smile. The black-clad servant nods once and leaves her master.
This is an ill breeze. I will need to use my noble phantasm. I hope, if you don't mind.
危なくなったら、先輩を連れ帰ってきて。
I know, but Sakura.
I think we should be more cautious of the priest than the old man. Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's still me.
I actually thought that was. I thought that was narration. Go on.
Nope, you've already read it. Why would I read it again?
Right, leaves the last remark of the priest. You know, she's like, the old man's bad, but I think we should worry about that priest. That was a surprise. Her servant doesn't give her opinions. He has a stoic personality and carries out exactly what they're given. Until now, she's never made so much as a suggestion.
そうね。私も本当はそう思うわ。
A sing-song whisper. A languid, even graceful expression replaces her earlier gloom.
けど安心して、ライダー。だってあの人、私には勝てないもの。
She giggles, like a girl picking flowers.
Beep, 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 beep.
I do get it though. This is one of the things where Kotsumine should have just let her die. He purposely saved her. Well, think about it. We're all having trouble right now because Kotsumine kept her alive.
Yep, and it's time for a new scene, which means we should probably end stream.
That is where we're ending stream. Woo! Good job, everybody. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, Bending. Good job, Jess. Good job, Jay. Good job, Sakura's voice actress.
I
who
was
here with
there
us.
when Sakura spoke Japanese. I was here.
We learned
Come on,
we
you got
learned a
this
lot
next week,
today.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, what was the word of the day?
Atsui.
Hatsui.
How you guys remember? That's crazy.
It's the word of the
I
day.
made a whole Jay's thing about it.
Why would-
You
why
did
would-
make a whole J thing about it. I saw
would
that
you
in
make
chat.
Oh, hello, opening of the Fate route.
But if you're ordering coffee, you say coffee hato.
You?
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
say Atsui.
Yeah,
because they don't understand. It's a foreign drink, so they use the English for some reason.
Wolfie.
Yeah, because all foreign things are in katakana, which means you use
Katakana for
yeah,
foreign things.
yeah, for foreign
Alrighty.
things.
Well, I'm gonna end YouTube chat. So
That's
bye.
why when you want iced coffee, you like
Bye.
coffee,
Bye.
iced